once again, it's on. Welcome back to another great episode of the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. Of course, you know I am the man on the street.
This is Pharaoh King. Good luck on your week's picks this week.
And dog, from be more careful who you date, because she might be a stalker.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we get down. If this is your first time ever checking us out, we always got to ask the brothers, how was their day? Pharaoh King, my brother, how was your day?
Absolutely outstanding, man. This is my week off, so I'm enjoying it, taking it slowly. I'm sore as shit from 2 days at the gym, though, and I ain't do much at the gym. That's what's
It look like it.
Yeah, look, my shirt looks big.
That's how it starts, man. You know, you get back in that first day. Usually that first day is like the worst, man, because you're not used to doing what you've been doing. And of course, you know, we're not as young as we used to be. So that's going to take a little bit out
hey,
you.
Man, I had ice on my knee from Monday. I had it, man. Mm-hmm. My knee swelled up like a freaking watermelon.
Yeah. But hopefully, man, you know, this week I'll help you get into next week and everything will be copacetic or old school. Yeah. I'm old. And you get back to
copacetic, hope you're doing you all right.
Yeah. When you're a little bit younger. Tim Dog, how was your day, my brother?
Man, my day was busy as hell. Got up, did some physical therapy. Oh, a brother could almost jog now. Hey, I gotta get
open my hands though.
Nigga, I ain't jogging
nowhere. All right. You still can't grow any hair. Anyway.
All this hair on my goddamn face. I can't grow no goddamn hair. That's a damn
your lie. Head, mofo.
I can grow it on my head too. You just don't grow in the center.
You said it grow in the center.
It just don't grow.
You get the George Jefferson look.
Exactly. My shit just don't grow in the goddamn center. Yeah, my shit don't grow in the center. But other than that, my brother, how was your day?
Actually, it was pretty good. Talked to my brother. You know, I know who he is, the first responder. I just want to send a shout out. What up, Peter P? What up, nephew? And did some laundry, cooked some pork steaks on the grill, got dinner going.
Burnt orange, man.
Yeah.
Say what? Yeah, burnt orange is right.
Goddamn cuz.
Only thing in Syracuse is snow.
Yeah.
No shit.
I'm glad to hear that, Tim, that you did what you needed to do today, man. You got out there, you say you cooked some steaks, you talked to your brother, man. Shout out to your brother as well, first responder, man. You know, keep doing great things out there. My brother, I'm just glad that you're getting back to the way that you used to be able to do the stuff that you've been doing, you know, with your physical therapy. But like I say, eventually I need you to stop working on my hands so you can be able to open up the goddamn fingers. All right, fuck them legs. Let's work on them hands.
Hey, first of all, it's been 5 years, and the condition that I had that made me this way, it is what it is. You know, I can't get any better, but I can improve on what I had.
Well, I would say this, Tim, dog. The condition that you have was you was born ugly, and she could do about that. And you're gonna die ugly.
And born in Baltimore. That's a double.
That's all right. That's all right. South Carolina, dirt clay throwing motherfucker.
That's exactly what it is. And it's for me, my brothers, man. My day went well. You know, I can't complain. Got up my first week back. You took a week off. This is my first week back at work. You know, getting back into the flow of things, man. You know, can't stay up late like I was doing. I missed not being able to stay up late when I was off for those 2 weeks. Now I'm back at work, man. Drowsy like hell because I'm still trying to do what I was doing before, and it's not working out.
Right.
And we want to send a shout out to our boy, Shada. Hopefully he'll be in here a little bit later. You know, hey, we sending you prayers, my brothers, man. Hope everything comes out the way that you want it to come out. And hopefully we see you here soon. Hopefully tonight. If not, my brother, you know you're in our prayers. My brothers, man, we got a good show. And let's go ahead and get it kicked off, man. Pharaoh King. Everybody else picked them boys to win except for me. But we're going to talk about the 4 teams, and we're also going to talk about the teams that didn't make it.
We are 3 games away from declaring a national championship, and it'll be one of these final 4. Ole Miss with an unlikely hero at quarterback from Division II, the 10-seed Miami, Kane Dorella, if you will. I'm testing that out.
Kane Dorella?
Kane Dorella, like Cinderella? If I have to explain, it's probably not good.
No, I like
2
it.
teams with 0 national championships, though, to their name as well, with Oregon and Indiana. That'll be a rematch of one of the biggest games in the Big Ten this season. Oregon IU is set for Friday night in the Peach Bowl. While Miami and Ole Miss open up the semifinal action on Thursday from the Fiesta Bowl out in Glendale, Arizona.
Yes, fellas, those are the 4 teams that's in there, man, trying to see who's going to be going to the NCAA championship. But first, I want us to talk about the games, the teams that didn't make it, because it was a couple of shockers, if you ask me. And I want to get y'all opinion. And Tim Dog, I'm coming to you first. What quarterfinal college football playoff game was more shocking in your opinion? I mean, the team that lost.
Damn.
Man, where'd he go?
I mean, he rolled out. You know how he is.
Yeah, not like a thief.
Yeah, but
There was only one really for me.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, everything up Miami. Man, Miami's doing that thing. Yeah, but still, I don't think Ole Miss is going to do anything with them though.
No, it's about the quarterfinals, man. I mean the semifinal games. He was wanting to know about the semifinals. What one shocked you the most?
Between I would say Miami beating up on Oregon.
Hell no, man. Ole Miss over Georgia, man. Georgia.
No, that wasn't no surprise. No, that was a good game, but it wasn't a surprise. Now that was a good ass game.
Say yes. I say yes because Georgia with the experience, Ole Miss losing their coach, what were they playing for with just respect? So for them to beat them,
didn't someone say on this show that hey, they ain't got nothing to play for and they probably pissed off? Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. But it's still a shock because they was the underdogs going in, just like Miami. But Ohio State really wasn't. They got beat by Indiana pretty decisively. So Miami is a better team physically. So and they showed it.
That's my brother.
Yeah. What's going on, brother? Yeah. You know, it was a shock. Did y'all say Georgia? Because I wasn't expecting Georgia to lose. You know,
no, I said it. I said Ole Miss, Georgia.
Okay,
for the fact that they lost their coach, and like I said, they had nothing to lose. I did say that.
Yeah,
you know, that would be the upset of the week, far as I'm concerned, was that game.
Yeah,
and
because
it was.
I think because we always picking Georgia to win, we always picking Georgia to be the dominant team, especially after what they did in the goddamn when they beat them the first time. You know, the tight end was on point. And then to see that Georgia didn't play Georgia football, seemed that Georgia was looking for a flag, and the flag never came. And Ole Miss kept their composure.
He let them
especially when old boy ran around like 100 yards before he threw the ball. You know, that in the fourth quarter, that was crazy.
Yeah, and you know, and I agree with Joe said as well. The way that Alabama got beat by Indiana, that was a shock to me as well. Even though we all say that Alabama shouldn't have been there, but that goes back to something I said earlier, Farrell and Tim Bell. I want to get y'all response on this. When they was talking about when Nick Saban was talking about Tulane and what's the other team that they say shouldn't have been there, and Notre Dame should have been there. Alabama shouldn't have been there. Alabama played like they was a goddamn Division II team the way that Indiana whipped their ass. So that's why I was saying. That's why I was saying it doesn't matter about what conference that you're in. It matters if you go there and play the game. And we saw Alabama get their ass stomped. Am I wrong?
No, I mean the score showed you that you're right.
Yeah. What was it? They only scored 3 points, right? All they got was field goal. All they got was the field goal, right?
Yeah, the 3 points.
It was. They almost got shut out throughout the whole game. That would have been the first time ever.
3 points.
Yeah.
They were lucky to get that.
What's going on, brother-in-law? Tell sister-in-law she's still in our prayers. What's going on, brother-in-law? Yeah, it was just one of those things that you didn't see. Well, we saw it coming because we all say that a three-loss team shouldn't have been in the goddamn playoffs any goddamn way. And they put
just that bigger score, that margin. That's the only shocker is the margin of the loss. That's the big problem. But we figured they was going to lose.
Maybe, but they've been shitty all season, so.
Right.
Yeah, they've been shitty all season, but then it really came out. Hey, fellas, one more thing before we move on to the semifinals. Is the SEC dominance over? Because the SEC is playing like shit throughout all, even the playoff games, except for the team that's still in there. And of course, I think they got one still in there, right?
Yeah, Ole Miss.
Oh, besides Ole Miss, SEC in goddamn what is it, championship games this year, they've been getting their ass whipped. So is their dominance over, fellas? Tim Dog, your thoughts?
Yeah, thanks to NIL. I mean, that's why you think old Saban left, because he couldn't have that same dominance that he used to, going to schools and getting the top recruits, and then they obligated to stay there. But now that athletes are getting paid.
I know
they're getting paid, so yeah. And it's a different animal now. Anyone can be a dominant team. Look at Indiana.
Yeah,
I mean, even though they don't have a lot of athletes from the portal, but still, I mean, look at it, man. You froze in a froze, boy.
Yeah, I know, man, because I'm messing with my damn thing over here, man. I didn't like, you saw it when it changed my shirt, because the shit had me shining like grease. I was like, man, I'm greasy like a motherfucker. I had to go change my shirt so it could blend.
You bring back shiny suits, huh?
Yeah, I'm bringing back puffy shiny suits. But Pharaoh, the same question to you: has the SEC lost their dominance in college football?
No, I don't think they have. They're still the standard because they have the highest paid coaches, and they still have the largest pool of 4- and 5-star recruits coming out of high school because they have the money. With that being said, other schools are starting to come up. We'll see how it works in the next 2 to 3 years. But right now, SEC is always going to be standing because the ACC has fallen off, and by far ACC and SEC were the two conferences that you had to go through to get a championship. Ohio State and Michigan on the outside looking in. Of course, we talk about Notre Dame. We got USC. They haven't showed up. And Indiana being the Cinderella team this year. They talk about Miami. No, the Cinderella team is fucking Indiana.
Yeah,
I don't see how Miami is Miami. We know what Miami is. So they was for 20 years. They were pretty much out of the loop because people were leaving because of the sanctions they were under. So and now they coming back,
Yeah, fair. I would say, because only reason why I think they won't say Miami is a Cinderella team, even though they're saying it this year, because of the pedigree, like you just said, the pedigree that Miami always had, from the boat. What's my man that started it out with the weird name?
Huh?
Yep.
Testaverde.
No. I'm talking about the head coach.
That's way back. Jimmy Johnson.
Not Jimmy Johnson. Before Jimmy Johnson, the dude with the great beard. You understand what I'm saying? You know who I'm talking about. But he set the standard. His name Bo something. He set the standard, and then Jimmy Johnson came, and then the next head coach came. I mean, y'all had championship after championship after championship.
Yes.
And so you had the pedigree to overcome the sanctions. But Indiana, Indiana is a basketball school. We know Indiana for basketball. Bobby Knight, Isaiah Thomas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't throwing chairs and shit. We don't know Indiana from what they're doing. And with Ole Miss has been stuck in the SEC basement for forever and a day. And they finally got a chance to shine. And I think they're taking this to try to push it to the next level. But with that being said, Pharaoh, what about your Canes? What about your Canes and how they dominated that game?
His name was Howard Schnellenberger.
Yeah, Schnellenberger. Yeah.
Schnellenberger.
Yeah.
I was, being on a New Year's Eve, we was on the show, we was watching the game, and then I had to shoot over to across the street. I was a little upset because they don't watch sports over there. So I'm on my phone, I'm on my phone trying to watch the fourth quarter, and I'm over there screaming. People looking at me crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Pharaoh. I knew this was you say, Pharaoh. You were saying,
nigga, is you crazy?
Yeah.
Nigga, is you crazy?
I'm over there with some non-sports ass people listening to Dominican music. For New Year's Eve. That was tragic for me, man. It's tragic.
Yeah.
But
boldness in the house.
They played a good game. We saw it how they played a good game. With Ohio State, we know they was one-dimensional. They really their defense, was always, suspect, but their offense was, one-dimensional. and
Yeah.
they shut that down with the speed in the front four.
Yeah,
You know,
damn
so
sure did.
and so with that being said, you can't throw the ball if you're looking at the damn stadium lights the whole damn night. So
Damn sure can.
you know what I mean? And the
Yeah,
running
Can't throw
game
the
was
ball if you
phenomenal.
running all day.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
running game was phenomenal for Miami. They were fast the whole night. They were fast. So if they bring that same energy to Ole Miss really, to me, Ohio State is better than Ole Miss.
Yeah,
So-
I want you to hold that thought, though. Keep that thought, because we're going to talk about that in the next segment, because I'm going to get the Mad Professor thoughts first before we move on, too, because I'm going to come back to you first, Pharaoh, because I'm going to get your opinion about that game starting tomorrow. Then I get you, Tim Dog. Mad Professor, we're going to go back a week, and we're going to go back to the quarterfinals. What loss by one of those teams shocked you the most? Was it the Georgia, Ohio State? Who else took an L? Alabama, or whoever, in your opinion, shocked you that you didn't think that they was going to lose?
Probably Georgia, because Alabama, everybody knew Indiana was going to stomp Alabama's ass down.
Yeah.
I don't know if I expected it to be that bad, but I knew they'd lose by at least 2 scores. I think for me it was the Georgia Ole Miss game. I honestly, I fell asleep in the middle at halftime of that game and woke up just to see Georgia's last ditch attempt fail.
Yeah.
Because the game itself in the first half was kind of boring. So I really lost interest in
Except
it.
for Indiana.
No, I mean, I'm talking about for Georgia, Ole Miss.
That shit was trash. You're right about that.
And honestly, like Pharaoh was saying, I caught the tail end of it. Ohio State, they've been living on a wing and a prayer all damn year, because if you were good enough to get to their quarterback, they were trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Miami, that's how they beat A&M, was getting to their quarterback over and over and over again. So, like I said, I think Georgia losing was the biggest surprise to me.
Yeah, because I didn't have Georgia losing on my bingo card. Like I said earlier, especially how we saw how they played Ole Miss the first time, and how they tied in, dominated, how they basically dominated Ole Miss. But Ole Miss came with a plan, and it's like they're playing with a chip on their shoulder, because people are counting them out. Now, Farrah, we're going to switch gears. Now we're going to talk about this game tomorrow with your Canes. It's going to be one of those. It's going to be a tough game. I think it's going to be a great game, because like you said earlier, people are saying that they are a Cinderella story or a Canderella story.
No, don't use that.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, man. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say something funny though, because I was watching Michael Irvin, and Michael Irvin said that he the one that started the U, and he said that the reason why he didn't call it, the Hurricanes, because he said he don't want nothing with the cane in it. He don't want hurricane, cocaine, no nothing. He like to put that shit in his nose. I thought that was funny, that Pharaoh, but you got to hear it to see. You got to hear it. You get the message. But Pharaoh, I'm gonna come to you first on this question, man. What does the Miami Hurricane have to do to advance to the NCAA title game?
Exactly the same thing they did to Ohio State. Exactly the same thing. Don't change shit. They got the same type of quarterback that runs around. They got Lacey that can he can open the game up. The defense is suspect, as we saw, against Georgia. With that being said, if they do the same exact thing, they keep old boy. I forget what the quarterback's name is. He got a weird name anyway. They keep old boy at bay.
Chambliss.
Yeah, Chambliss.
Yeah. The black person should be no damn Chambliss. So yeah, we just keep it like that, man. This
nigga, you crazy.
Hey,
yeah,
and they're 3.5 points. They're 3.5 points favorites for this game.
Yeah,
but we know how point spreads are going in football this year. So 3.5 points could be 30 points. You never know.
You never know.
Who's that? Who got the 3.5 points? Ole Miss.
Miami has a 3.5.
Oh, yeah, I was great to say.
Yeah. So the over under is 51.5. So
yeah. It's gonna be a high scoring game. I think
because if you think about it, what is it? Indiana has never been to a college playoff, right? I mean, no, this is their second appearance.
Yeah,
they never won. They never what you call it? They never won. Oregon is this their third appearance. They never won. Ole Miss first, and then Miami since 2001. So
yeah.
Well, I mean, they've been there.
Yeah, they've been there. And Tim Dog, the same question to you, man. What does you see the Miami Hurricanes have to do to win this game to advance to the NCAA title game?
This is what I see they have to do. Against Ohio State, no penalties. They had 5 sacks, and they pressured the quarterback on 27 out of 35 drawbacks.
Right.
So that tells you right there that the defense is what's going to win this game.
Okay.
That's
Well,
what the Ole Miss is going to try to run it. Yeah, but Carson Beck, and he's been there before. So my thing is Ole Miss going to try that running game like they did with Georgia? I don't think they can against Miami.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. The game. Both y'all basically saying the defense and Miami.
Oh yeah.
And of course the quarterback having the experience. How do you look at it, Matt, Professor?
Well, honestly, I think defense is an obvious answer, but if Miami can soften up that defensive line for Ole Miss's defensive line, they're going to win the game because Miami actually runs the ball better than any of the teams Miami's played. I mean, Ole Miss has played coming into this into the playoffs. And the other thing
run defense too.
Miami has that maybe Ole Miss hasn't really seen is elite receivers, because Georgia, as good as they are, their receivers are horrible. They have a great tight end, but their downfield catching ability at the receiver level is kind of suspect, as is their running game. So I actually think if Miami can stay away from 3rd and long, they're going to win the game.
Exactly.
Right.
Even 3rd and long, if they get they say 4th down territory.
Well, I say 3rd and long because if you notice the few times that Georgia was in 3rd and long in the first half, Ole Miss became really aggressive defensively.
Yeah.
And most teams do. Think about it.
Yeah, most teams do.
NFL,
But because Ole Miss was able to do that because again, Georgia wasn't really threatening downfield, with the exception, like I said, of the tight end. And their running game hasn't been as strong as it has been. Is not as strong as it has been the last few years. So, like I say, I think Miami can win, even if their defense doesn't show up as they have, if their offense does, though.
And to go to the other team, Tim Dog, what do you see Ole Miss have to do to win this game?
Don't make any mistakes. That's one thing Miami, they capitalize on, especially on the defensive side, the mistakes of the quarterback. Hesitating to throw the ball to somebody because the secondary, they play tight. They don't play, up close. They play tight, and they play a lot of zone. But when they play man, those corners can keep up with them, and that's the difference right there. The speed in the secondary, the speed at the front four, and then on the offense, that boy running that ball. Oh my Lord, he's a sophomore, so he got a couple of more years left of him, to run the ball. But Ohio State has to be disciplined. They just have to play their brand. Ole Miss. My apologies. Ole Miss, because they can run it if their front line can make some openings, but Miami's defense is just so fast. But they have to stay the course.
Yeah, they have to stay the course. They Matt, Professor, like Tim Dog said. And you brought up, Farrell brought up their quarterback. How do you say their quarterback have to play to get them to the next level, to get to that championship game?
The one thing Chambliss didn't do most of the year was throw interceptions.
Nope.
So if he can stay upright and not make the big mistake, he can't cost Ole Miss the game. He don't have to. He can help them win it, but he can't cost them the game.
Yeah.
And like I said, and going up against an aggressive defense like Miami has, especially in the secondary. Miami's defensive line is aggressive because their secondary is very good and aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
So if he can find a way to get I think he's a better passer than most people give him credit for, but if he can pinpoint the ball, especially the outside shoulder pass that he has been pretty good at, Ole Miss has a big chance to win this game. I think this game is more even than everybody thinks it's gonna be, but not like I said. Neither team winning will surprise me. Ole Miss just has to keep Chambliss upright and away from throwing silly passes.
Yeah, and you say you hit the nail right on the head with that, Matt Professor. And Farrell, I know you hate to say how your team can be beat.
No,
but if your team if your team was to be beat, how will Ole Miss pull it off?
Miami penalties, being aggressive, PIs.
But they didn't have any with Ohio State.
We're saying what they have to not do, Tim.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. And that's
what I'm saying.
And coaching. Coaching has to be on par against Ole Miss. Luckily, my man, they coached a great game. Jason, like Joe said, Jason Taylor got that front four looking real good, especially with Bay.
Yeah.
And the refs. Let's see what the refs do. We always forget about the refs, the 12th man. What kind of penalties are they going to call that's going to be questionable, that could actually change the game.
Yeah. But I think we all say it's going to be a great game. But besides Farrell, who you got? Who you got going? Who you got on Matt Professor? Who you got winning this game, Matt Professor?
Honestly,
Miami or Ole Miss?
Honestly, just because I think they're a more complete team, I'm gonna say Miami, because the one thing none of us mentioned was Miami's special teams unit, and they're good. That guy in return who returns the kickoff. Yeah, their returner is, I can't remember his name. He's damn amazing.
Yeah.
What about Tony?
Yeah. What about you, Tim Dog? Who you taking tomorrow? Who you taking tomorrow?
I'm taking my alma mater. Even though I didn't graduate, I went there. I'm taking the Hurricanes. Fuck that. You like to drink Hurricane.
All right. Farrell, I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm taking Ole Miss because every time I pick a team, they lose. So the fact that you had to say that just now, the fact that you just had to say that gonna jinx your pick now.
Yeah,
that bad luck slap rock.
Because I picked against for them, they lose. So now you just setting it up.
Yeah, I'm just setting it up so they do lose.
You know what
I'm talking about, but it is what it is.
That dude's a hater, man. He just mad because of they got third seed. Philly got third seed instead of second.
Now, I ain't mad because we got third seed, man. We talk about it a little later, man. I'm upset because South Carolina Gamecocks football team, I will never get the chance before I leave this earth to see my team play in a goddamn.
Well, Ole Miss fans felt the same way.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. It is.
Fighting chickens ain't going anywhere.
That's why I say I'm like Ed. I went back and forth on this one because I could see Ole Miss winning, but I could also see the Hurricanes winning. I think of all the games left, this is gonna be the most interesting one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know why? Because I don't like Ole Miss, the Rebels. I don't like the Rebels. I don't like the name Rebels. I don't like Ole Mississippi. I don't like Mississippi. Especially what they did, the history of Mississippi. So no. Two thumbs down to Ole Miss. Any black person going to Ole Miss, man.
Joe's taking Miami as well. Joe's taking
Tell us how you really feel.
I'm serious,
moving along to the next game that's going to be playing Friday night, Matt Professor. We talking about Oregon. What does Oregon have to do to make sure they punch their ticket to the title dance?
Pray uniforms. I don't know.
He said pray.
I don't know. Their uniforms been sus this year, so I think they lost a lot of their juice when it comes to that. But Oregon actually has been playing better defensively than they're used to. I think people have gotten so used to seeing Oregon running up and down the field that they're not recognizing the fact that Oregon's defense is one of the best ones left in this out of these last four teams. But shit, Indiana, like I told y'all before they played Alabama, Indiana is no joke this year. And the fact they're reloading because they got the #1 transfer portal class right now, man.
Yeah, and I'm glad you say that, Matt Professor, because we not know Oregon is not known for being a defensive type of football team.
No.
The reason why I say that because they always been a fast-paced offense. They was always scoring a lot of points. That's why I'm saying that their defense was decent, but it wasn't as good as it has been lately. That's what I'm saying, Pharaoh. Go ahead.
Well, because their offense is not the same as it was in the past either. So you got to change something up.
That is true. That is
you
true.
know what I mean? You got to change something up. If you can't be lights out on offense, you gotta balance it out some type of way. So it is what it is. I still think Indiana is still the heavyweight contender in this one. And I just think, and like you said, Matt Professor, them uniforms, you don't know what. Don't wear that chrome shit. I'm gonna tell you now, Oregon. Please. Don't wear that chrome shit.
Please.
Yeah. Besides the uniforms, there, Tim Dog. How you see Oregon punching their ticket to the title game?
I'm going Indiana on this one though.
That this game is going to be rather Oregon can stop Indiana's running attack, or if Indiana can stop Oregon's passing attack. Because we all know that Oregon, that's what they do. They throw the ball down the field. They have speedy receivers. Now, can Indiana's defense, which is pretty good, but they didn't do so well against Texas Tech, even though they shut them out. Although they shut them out, they both had 3 sacks, and look at this, 3 sacks and that shit. But that's what I see. I see Oregon stopping Indiana's running attack because their passing is suspect. Because they only have 1 receiver.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And, I noticed anybody talk about their quarterback play. Matt Professor, do you think their quarterback play is going to play an important part in this game?
Who's quarterback? Oregon.
Oregon. Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't watch a lot of Oregon football this year. Their quarterback, he doesn't stay in the pocket as much as you used to seeing an Oregon quarterback though. I mean, your boy that was there some years ago, their last Heisman contender was a running quarterback before one before Bo Nix. Yeah. He was a running quarterback, and it kind of got them in a lot of trouble when it came to getting the ball down the field. Whereas this guy, he's more of a pocket passer from the couple games I saw with Oregon. They play, I don't know about you all, but here in the central time zone, they played so damn late. I didn't realize they were always on.
Yeah, it's the same thing here, man. Because it's 11 o'clock here. No motherfuckers, them in UFC, man. 11 o'clock. Yeah, I'm going to bed by that damn time because they're not my team. I'm not gonna stay up.
Exactly. But I didn't. Like I said, I don't see him making the mistake because like I said, the couple games I watched him play, he didn't throw a lot of bad balls. He just didn't.
Yeah.
So and Pharaoh, I mean, if they get decent play from him,
they're gonna pull it out.
They'll be close.
They'll be close. And Pharaoh, you already said that you're picking Indiana to win. But what does Indiana have to do to make sure that they're going to the dance?
Not lose.
Besides not lose. All the teams say, man, I hope we don't lose. Shit.
No, Indiana's something different. I don't think any schools prepared for them as much as I think they played them already, right? They beat Oregon already this season.
They did.
Yeah, so they do what they did last season. Last game. Now, I will say defense for Oregon is different than the last time they played.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure they're going to implement some type of new offense to kind of dismantle their defense on the Oregon side. But I just think you got the Heisman Trophy quarterback. You're not going to lose this game. All right. That's just how I look at it. Mendoza is having fun, and I think the team is they're gonna pull it out. I look at least a 14-point win. That's the way I see it.
I got you. And I didn't know that he was a transfer. Joe just let me know that Oregon QB was a transfer from USC. Tim Dog.
All the damn quarterbacks are transfers this season, other than Mendoza. I think Mendoza even transferred.
He transferred someplace too. Yeah, he transferred.
All the quarterbacks are transfers.
Yeah. Joe got Indiana winning a close game. What about you, Tim Dog? What does Indiana have to do besides not lose to make sure they press their ticket?
You got to put that in there now. Okay.
Yeah, to the title.
Well, looking at the stats from the last game, they just continue on doing what they're doing. Once again, the defense stopped the run for Oregon. They had more passing yards, more rushing yards. They even had more sacks. So the defense won for them because they had Indiana's defense got 6 sacks on Oregon. So if the defense can stay consistent like they have been doing throughout these games, because against, that's what I see. I see Indiana winning it and staying the course, as long as they don't get complacent. You know how some teams are. They know that they're good, and then they go out and be lackadaisical because they think they have it in the bag, but the other team, they have determination. And determination, as we all know, can win games.
Yeah. Well, especially what you're saying, since they've already met before, that could be, Achilles' heel for them is playing them the same way and misjudging them,
Yeah. But Mendoza's a tall quarterback. He's what, 6'5", 6'3", something like that.
Let's look at this though. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tim. I'm sorry.
No. But with Mendoza, he's going to be definitely good in NFL because of his height, and he's a pocket passer. So I mean, I see him getting
before
no, DeMarcus Russell. Oh,
you
ain't talking about that collard green shitlet eating.
Before we say he's going to be a good quarterback in the NFL, let's keep him in college, because we've seen how these 6'6", 6'8" quarterbacks go to the NFL and they be garbage. So I'm not going to punch him yet.
Right.
He needs to get past. He needs to get past our math professor. And I'm gonna let you say what you got to say. Then I want you to answer this.
Well,
if you can. We saw how Ole Miss changed up against Georgia, and we say that Indiana already played Oregon. Would you be surprised if Oregon switch it up and can pull up the upset? And if they don't pull up the upset, how does Indiana? What do they need to do to not lose the game, besides not lose, like Pharaoh said?
And that's exactly what I was going to bring up. I mean, much like Georgia and Ole Miss, Oregon's only loss this year was to Indiana, 20-30.
Yeah.
And the way I think the way, like I said, by my own self-admittance, I fell asleep during the game, so I didn't get to see the entirety of the second half of Georgia Ole Miss. But from some of the highlights I saw, Ole Miss started going deep on Georgia. And the issue that Oregon may have is they don't have the big receivers like Ole Miss actually has to actually do that and to change that, because in the second half of their first game, where Georgia kind of pulled away in the fourth quarter, Ole Miss had started doing that already. They started going deep on Georgia. And
they went deep
Oregon, they lost because they couldn't stop the running back. They couldn't stop Indiana's running back. Mendoza had a good game, but that running back had a better game. So I don't honestly, unless Oregon commits to stopping the run, Mendoza's going to pick them apart again.
And with that being said, are you taking
Indiana
for the win?
Lacey, that's his name.
That's
Ole Miss. Kevon Lacey is Ole Miss running back.
Ole Miss, And with that being said, Matt Professor, are you taking Indiana for the win?
If I had to put money on it, yes.
Okay, then what about you? Well, Pharaoh, you already wrote them in. Tim Dawg, who you got? You got Indiana?
Yeah, go Hoosiers.
Yeah, I'm going with Oregon. I'm going for the upset. And the reason I'm going with Oregon is not because I don't think they got a chance to win. They do have a chance to win, but Oregon always seems to get to the big dance. They play their best game the game before the big dance. So whoever Oregon plays either got their championship game, Oregon gonna get blow the fuck out. So they always come there for the game leading up to the championship game, and when they get into the championship game, that's when they lay the eggs. So give me the Oregon for the goddamn win.
Fellas, man, sort of like your hairline. It almost came up to the top, but it just fades away.
Yeah, no, Tim, I thought you could say just like almost like your fingers. They almost could touch your palm. But it is.
But they can rub my hair.
You see the ones I put up now, though.
That's okay. I don't need fingers to say fuck you.
Tim just be mad. He can't get fingerprinted.
I know you ain't talking baldy.
He get
fingerprinted. You gotta lay your hand flat to get fingerprinted, Tim.
No. You don't need to be flat. You just need to put it on the motherfucker. Now I can lay my shit flat.
Hopefully y'all picks for the championship game. The quarterfinal game, not the quarterfinal. What's tomorrow? Semi games. Hopefully it's not who the mad professor pick. Yeah, hopefully not the one that the man on the street pick, because your team may lose. But Pharaoh, good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Moving along. Yeah, I'm a hater. I know what you want to say.
Nigga, is you crazy? Nigga, is you crazy?
I got you. Moving along, fellas. They call it Black Monday for a reason, and not because there's a lot of black coaches getting fired or there's a lot of other people getting fired.
Well, some were.
Yeah, damn sure did. It's because head coaches' heads was rolling in the goddamn streets.
We know that there's been 6 coaches fired already, most recently Jonathan Gannon. Obviously, Pete Carroll announces a one and done. Stefanski felt like you and every other insider knew going into yesterday that Stefanski was probably done. Raheem Morris comes out of nowhere, and then obviously the 2 during the season.
The Baltimore Ravens have fired longtime head coach John Harbaugh. That's been confirmed by our lead insider, Jonathan Jones. Harbaugh is out after 18 seasons in Baltimore. He was the second longest tenured head coach in the NFL, behind only Mike Tomlin with the Steelers. Under Harbaugh, the Ravens were a perennial playoff contender. He led them to their most recent Super Bowl title in the 2012 season, but this season was a disappointment, with Lamar Jackson nursing various injuries for most of the year. The Ravens, as a result, finished 8-9 and missed the playoffs.
Tim Dog, I know Jim Harbaugh is your coach, but which firing that you didn't see coming, which one surprised you?
Raheem Morris, Atlanta. What up, Shut down? How's it going there, Bumbleclot?
Man, turn some light on, man.
My bad, man. I had to rush in here and do something real quick, man.
Right, go ahead. We'll keep talking. We bring you back in once you settle.
All right.
Did she say thank you?
Yeah.
If you're off the big street. There you go. Go ahead there, Tim Dog. So which one surprised you the most of all the five?
Raheem Morris, only because Atlanta, they got that good running back, and you may have quarterback issues, but the owner went and did what they call it, an assessment of the team and the management to see what can be more effective. And I guess they came back, hey, get rid of the coach, the general manager. So that's what they did. What's the name? Arthur
Blank.
Blank. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean that really surprised, because the players, they like the coach. Even though they had some problems with the quarterback, but the team itself was, up and coming.
Yeah. And with that being said, there, Matt Professor. Yeah, I say the same thing. I was expecting Morris to get fired, but he did. Do you agree with Tim Dog, or do you have another head coach that you were surprised that was let go?
I think I'd be more surprised that that Pete Carroll was a one and done coach.
Done. Yeah.
And Raheem Morris, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean,
I didn't see that one coming in.
Carroll's been to the big dance before. Raheem Morris has never gotten past the divisional. So
he's been to the dance twice.
Right. So honestly, I figured Raheem Morris, win or lose Sunday, was gonna lose his job. Like I said, I didn't see Pete Carroll getting fired immediately. It's just like with Tennessee's coach. What did they give him to win with?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the Giants when old boy got hurt.
Yeah, right. Dable. Yeah,
well, I knew Dable. Dable has mismanaged that team for the last few years, just like Harbaugh's mismanaged the Ravens for a few years. So
Todd Monken, but think about it, Todd Monken. Ever since he's been there, he's been changing Lamar Jackson's style of play.
But honestly, let's look at it like this: the head coach has the final say.
Exactly.
True that.
Exactly. With that being said, Pharaoh, Pete Carroll, one and done, and then my man from Atlanta, Morris, he's out. So what, besides Jim Harbaugh, I know we probably gonna say him, but we always say he's probably on the chopping block too if they didn't advance.
Yeah, we said that at the beginning of the season. Remember? Baltimore was on a losing streak.
What head coach, in your opinion, that you were shocked that was let go?
Yeah, definitely Pete Carroll, because they gave him 3 years.
Right.
So He's like when they say he was gone, I said the 70-year-old bubblegum chewer dude, gum chewing dude is gone. So
yeah,
that was a shock to me. Because like I said, you give him 3 years and then you're like, this ain't it. Like how you gonna be upset with a dude that you knew came in to take over a team that was losing? So like shit. Get the man time.
Ain't nothing wrong with them lungs.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, it is what it is. As far as everybody else, man, I almost thought about Sean McDermott, whatever his name is, which might have been on the chopping block, considering his failures too, because this was supposed to be in their years as long. I mean, just like with the Ravens, because we expected them in the playoffs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Shada, like you say, they call it Black Monday because a lot of head coaches lost their job in the NFL. Which head coach to you were surprised that was let go by their NFL team?
Raheem Morris. Just for the mere fact that Atlanta has had such a hard time having winning seasons, yet alone being competitive. And I could understand Arthur Blank making the call he made because they went to the Super Bowl. They've been struggling since. And I think he's afraid to go back to the old Atlanta Falcons where it was all flash. We know they were there, but they're not going to do anything. So I think Arthur Blank pulled the trigger on
like
that.
The Michael Vick days.
Because he wants to see what's out there, and he wants the team to be competitive and do some of the things that other teams are doing to be competitive. But I was really, really shocked by that, seeing that he's had nothing but positive stuff that happened in Atlanta since he was there. Pete Carroll also shocked me because I thought he was there for 3 years. But I think the thing that killed Pete Carroll.
Shit, he did too.
I think the thing that killed Pete Carroll was he went out and got Geno. When he went out and got Geno. And he's got a knack for doing that, going after players he's had before.
He got rid of Russell because of that.
And I think that kind of ticked Brady off a little bit because Geno didn't bring nothing to the team.
I'm gonna take a step back, and I agree with you, Farrell. But the season that Geno had the year before, he had a great season. So I could understand that he had a great season. So I could understand that you thought that you was bringing a player in like that. But you also got to remember that they don't have anything in Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? And that's part of the problem. If you wasn't going to bring Geno in, you wasn't going to start a rookie quarterback or a second-year quarterback. So either way it goes, that was a bad situation for him to go into.
Well, name somebody on the Raiders team that we really know other than Geno Smith.
Crosby, they deep at number 98.
They got the number 1 draft pick running back, Genty.
But he's a rookie. We talking about a star player,
known commodity.
Just Crosby, number 98.
That's one player.
I think the last thing they did was send Jacoby Myers to the Jaguars.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
So even with him going to, I mean, he's not even really that much of a hit in Jacksonville. Jacoby Myers is.
He's producing way more than he did in the whole time
because he got somebody to throw to him.
Yeah,
he got somebody to throw to him, and plus, like I said, if you think about it, the Raiders is not a great job. If I was a head coach, I wouldn't even take the Raiders job because it is a rebuilding years, and maybe it's because the fact that Pete Carroll is a little older in age. He is long in the tooth, so they probably needed to keep, like I thought, Antonio Pierce, a young defensive-minded head coach.
That's right.
That they could have still had to build a team with. But Pete Carroll that's a shock. That's a shock in my opinion. Go ahead.
I think they're trying to go to get one of those offensive coordinators. Your boy that got fired in Washington.
And that guy, you brought that up. Hold that thought because I want to go to Farrell. I want you. Then I'm gonna come back to you. Let you finish it out. Yeah, right. Farrell. It's like y'all in a rebuilding phase because you kept your head coach fired his offensive coach and his defensive coach.
No. They didn't fire Kingsbury.
Yes, he did.
No, he left on his own terms.
Okay.
The defensive coordinator got fired.
Okay, well, in my opinion, they both got fired. They both got their walking papers.
Yeah. They gave the black dude the walking papers. The white dude got to leave on his own accord. Okay,
because he knew he was going to get fired, so he left before that.
Yeah, he left before that.
Hey, can I say something real quick?
But I can see that because Kingsbury, it was hot. It was a hot offense for the first year. He's known for changes the quarterbacks because he was a quarterback himself, but he doesn't last long. You saw that with Arizona.
Yeah, and I think he's trying to get a head coaching job. But $10 before you speak.
Why? Because they're going to do the same shit he did in Arizona.
Yeah, I'm going to get Shada back in there because Shada was about to talk about the Commanders, and I'm going to let him get it thought up. Then I come to you, Tim Dog. Go ahead, Shada.
I was just saying basically the same thing we were just discussing for Kingsbury to daggone leave. But you got to think about what's going on in the league now. The league is literally trying to get rid of these older coaches. Hey.
Damn.
Oh, shit, you talk to your kids like that?
Hey, they gotta learn. So basically,
Cujo over there barking.
So I think they want to have a younger look. The NFL is moving towards a younger coaching thing. They're starting to get rid of these old Candyland Jerry Jones ass coaches that's been there for a while. They try to have
Congress to do the same shit. But anyway.
Yeah, and it's just one of them situations, man, that the Commanders was in the NFC Championship game last year, and then to be out the playoff this year, then to lose your offensive coordinator, then to lose your defensive coordinator. The other defensive coordinator became the head coach of the Jets. Now you basically back where you started from.
And you see how good he's doing with the Jets.
But don't think the Commanders won't go after Raheem Morris now. Don't think
and that's what I'm saying too. So they got something to prove as well. Tim, though, you said you had something you want to say. What was it?
No, I just want to do an alibi for Oakland. They haven't been good since our shelf the second time. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, the Oakland Raiders haven't been. They haven't been good since the head coach. I mean the head coach. Yeah, he was the head coach at one point in time, and the owner died. Win baby win, and now it's not lose. It's lose baby lose. Because they
twice.
Yeah. It's just one of those situations.
So mad.
One person that seems to be getting a lot of damn. I guess every team is looking at him is one that got fired. And Matt Professor, I'm going to get your thoughts on him. And I'm talking about Stefanski. Why are teams looking so hard at him? Every time I look, they're saying that this guy is guaranteed another job in the NFL. I'm going to get the Matt Professor thoughts first, and I'll work my way around. Matt Professor.
I don't know, because I've always said, much like Vrabel until this year, what the hell has he done? Yeah. I mean, even this year, his offense looked like trash.
Yeah.
And he mismanaged the Browns. I don't give a shit what nobody said. He mismanaged the Browns. He especially at his quarterback position. I honestly don't understand why people are thinking he's the next coming. Like he's maybe it's because much like Belichick, he started as the defensive coordinator for the Browns. I don't know, and then went on to be head coach of the Browns. Maybe that's what it is. They're trying to put some matrix type connection to it, and I honestly don't get it, because like I said, we said it coming into this year, he's gonna be out at the end of the year, because we all said that. We all knew he wasn't gonna do anything with this team, and this team has enough talent across the board. I mean, they had before this year, they had a great running game. They had a decent enough receiving game if they had a decent enough quarterback to do anything. And with all of that, he did absolutely. In fact, I think this is the first time his defense hasn't been top 10 or 15. And I mean, they look poo. The only thing they had going for them all year was the idea of Shedeur Sanders being a great quarterback, or at least a decent quarterback, and Myles Garrett. That was it.
Myles Garrett, exactly.
So again, I don't understand it.
Yeah, and exactly, Shada. It's just the fact that every time I look, he's going to get another job. Oh, he's a great head coach. He's great at what he does. He's a 2-time head coach of the year. But like Matt say, he mismanaged the quarterback situation. Everybody knew that Shedeur Sanders was the better quarterback over Dalen Gabriel. Everybody knew that, but yet he
and Joe Flacco.
Yeah, and Joe Flacco. And what we saw what Joe Flacco did when he went to Cincinnati, he balled out until my man came back. But why is Stefanski such a high pick? Everybody's flavor. I guess he's their flavor of the month. Every time we look, Stefanski. He's going to get another job. What is it about Stefanski that I don't get? I guess I don't get it at all.
It's the name, man. Stefanski.
Thank you.
It's
That's
the
all I'm
name.
about to say.
It's the name. It's Stefanski supposed to be in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no more Raheem Morris. We tired of that. You got this one down here in Houston, making us all look bad out here, bringing the team from the depths of the dirt and making them shine. It's the whole. He's part of the old money. They like the fact that he won Coach of the Year, but when he won Coach of the Year, think about the other coaches he was up against. You know what I mean? So for him to say that he won Coach of the Year, and then you're going to give him another job, you gave him an organization to build from scratch. You gave him this, and this is the product of what he and his staff drafted and put together. This is what he is giving you. So my thing is, once again, this Stefanski guy gets a pass while brother will get 1 year and out the door.
Yeah, and like I say, he is a two-time head coach of the year there, Pharaoh. But he have shown that he can't really coach a team, in my opinion, because of the fact that, the owner owns the team and the owner's probably telling him what to do. But if you want to win, you put your best team out there. And as we could see this year, like Mad Professor said, the best thing that they had was the hype of Shedeur and Myles Garrett on the other side of the ball. And when you look at the team as a whole, it just looked like we went out there and played professional football. Yep. Because I think you showed me a video where three linemen was blocking one dude.
Yep.
And there was a full blitz headed towards Shedeur. So it was like a cluster, excuse my language, a clusterfuck from the beginning.
It was crazy.
But they still got Stefanski as one of the best coaches out there to be hired. Your thoughts?
Man, I didn't know who this dude was until this year.
Thanks.
So I mean, if you're a two-time coach of the year and I like football, I might have want to hear about you. But the 32 teams, I knew about 20-something coaches. He was not on the list of coaches to know because the team sucked. There wasn't a year that the team was good. So why is he getting coach of the year? I don't get it. So like you said, I agree with Shada. The last name says it all. He went to Penn. So he went to Penn. He was a defensive back for Penn. He was on the defensive. He knows all the right Ivy League 2 years in a row. He was. What's that other shit that they did? Oh, they went undefeated in 2000. But we didn't even know him as a player because he didn't play in the NFL. So what the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah,
he's been with the Minnesota Vikings his whole career.
I had to look him up to understand his background because I didn't know nothing about him.
Right, he went to some St. Mary's school, so he came for money because you don't go to those schools you ain't got no money.
I guess what it is because that he's so high up on all the teams on list to be the next head coach.
No. That's not it. That's not it.
No, Pharaoh. I understand what you're saying, Pharaoh. I understand what you're saying, Pharaoh. But what I'm trying to say is, the NFL teams are looking at him like he's a hot commodity. You might say you might see something like, I don't get it, but according to the NFL, Tim Dog, he's the next best thing since, I hate to say, Tom Landry, I guess, or Don Shula. He's the next best thing since Don Shula.
That's not the right name. You got to get the right name. What's the
Bill Belichick? I guess Bill Belichick. I don't know. Bill Belichick. Tim Dog, your thoughts, man, on why teams are looking so hard, are looking at Stefanski as being their next head coach?
Well, they're looking at him as an offensive coach because of his successes with quarterbacks and offensive lines and things like that. And when he became a head coach, no one really gave him the chance to even succeed in Cleveland. And then he became a 2-time coach of the year. That's why. Oh, and another reason why is because of his skin color. But I'm not saying that. But anyway, he has this track record. He has this pedigree of coming up through the ranks. And coming up through the ranks, he probably kissed a lot of ass and said a lot of yes man. So with that being said, everyone's going to talk about, oh, yeah, he's a good coach. Oh, yeah, he's a people person. The same reason why he sat there and did in Shedeur, because he was probably pressured from someone, the owners, something, because he just signed a contract extension in 2024, and they're gonna get rid of him now. So
yeah, they did the 5-year contract.
Yeah, I think I saw something where they say it's like they're paying like 4 head coaches or something like that for the next 4 or 5 years, which is a crazy situation. And you know, speaking of head coaches, this brother didn't see him being fired, but Mad Professor, where do you see Jim Harbaugh coaching next year?
Where do I see Jim Harbaugh coaching next year?
Or better yet, what would be a good fit for him?
Probably the Commanders.
My bad, gentlemen.
If the Commanders were smart, they'd probably get him in Washington, because I mean, one, it'd be close to where he's coached most of his career anyway. So
but that's not the head coach though. They're gonna fire the head coach. Goddamn,
yes,
man, Professor.
Yes.
Dan Quinn. Yeah, Dan Quinn.
Yes. Dan Quinn was trash this year. Yes.
Goddamn, man, Professor.
Okay, let me answer you. Let me answer you.
Man, Professor,
you know what? Let me answer you this. Let me ask you this. Would you rather a coach that's been to the Super Bowl or one who's never been?
I see your point, but you know what?
And look at the hold up, Shada. Look at the culture.
Let's give Matt Professor his chance.
Look at the culture that Jim Harbaugh made. Yes, he allowed his offensive coordinator to mismanage Lamar Jackson for the last 3 years, but he's built this is his first year. This is the first year he's missed the playoffs as a head coach. Well, maybe not the first, maybe his second year he's missed the playoffs as a head coach. I would easily take him simply because he's staying back in the area that he coached in anyway, Baltimore, DC, the DMV area. I would easily get him in DC because I'm sorry, he's still better than Dan Quinn. What has Dan Quinn ever done?
Absolutely.
All I was saying,
absolutely.
That would look real weird because it seemed like the Commanders are picking up all of Atlanta's trash. Like Quinn was in Atlanta, and then they get Raheem Morris right behind him. So what your job will look like? Let's wait till Atlanta get a coach, and we're gonna get a coach from Atlanta because that's what they've been doing.
But this is the first time Washington has done.
And Farrell, I'm glad he brought up Atlanta. Can you see Jim Harbaugh being the head coach of Atlanta? Or do you see another team? Because Atlanta, they got wait a minute now. Atlanta got a young tight end. They got a young, great running back. They got a young quarterback. Their defense is playing damn near good ball. So it's basically the same thing that Baltimore has that already pre-made and packaged for him.
That's true. That's a good point.
They first got to get a general manager before they get a head coach. So. I mean, I don't see Harbaugh going there.
This might be the year.
What team do you see him going to?
I mean, why not go to Vegas? You just got rid of the 3-year contract, Pete Carroll. Bring some damn new coaches to Las Vegas. I don't know, but I know that they suck. Yes, but if we bring them here, we get some draft picks, move some shit around. I don't know, because they're the only team that's not competing with the AFC West. Everybody else is balling out, but them.
He has a point.
So I hear what you're saying, but I don't think they're gonna get rid of Dan Quinn because of what.
No, he has said. Where would he go? You didn't say nothing about Dan Quinn.
No, y'all saying.
The question was, what's the best fit?
And that's what I'm saying.
What's the best fit? The best fit would be the Commanders.
And that's what the Math Professor said.
And I would say yes. I would love to have Jim Harbaugh over Dan Quinn because I know
it would be good for his family.
I got that.
But for Harbaugh right now, since Washington has a coach, I said Vegas.
Okay, that's what I needed to hear. But that's what I'm saying. But him going to Vegas, for me, I think that'll be a terrible mistake. But you go where the money is, and Vegas probably has the most money because Al Davis' son wants to get back to winning, but to take that job, it's a situation where you're basically rebuilding the team. And as we can see, Vegas doesn't give head coaches enough time to get the right players. So do you see Vegas being a good fit, like Pharaoh's saying, or do you see another team that Harbaugh would be a good fit for?
I personally think Harbaugh has earned the right to go anywhere he wants to, but at the same time, think of how his coaching style that we've seen over the years and who he surrounded himself with. Harbaugh got a lot of credit for a defense that wasn't his either. You see what I'm saying? So we know that the Ravens always, when you heard Ravens, you thought defense. You didn't think,
man, pick a damn team.
All I'm saying is Harbaugh has basically gone and went out there with 18 seasons with a team and has a winning record. I agree with Mad Professor that that's a great fit for him, because then his family wouldn't have to move.
But
defense, like you said, the defense.
Wouldn't it look good for two brothers to be against each other out in the West?
Yeah, yes, that might be great, but the fact of the matter is, you got to think about it. He has a strong. He's been there for 18 years, bro. People put roots down for 18 years, and it's not as easy. Even with the money is good, it's not as easy to uproot everything you've known for 18 years and freaking daggone move out west. I'm just saying it's something to consider. The Western, the Western football. I think all football on the West Coast is completely different than football on the East Coast.
Yeah, but they're not getting rid of Dan Quinn.
And Tim Dawg, like I said, it's a lot of teams out there that needs an experienced head coach. Being the fact that he did win a Super Bowl, but do you see? They say Vegas, I say Atlanta. If Commander was to get rid of the head coach, Commanders, who would you see Jim Harbaugh being a good fit for?
That's a good one too, man on the street.
I'm gonna say Cleveland.
I ain't thought about that. I ain't thought about Cleveland.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
I ain't thought about Cleveland.
He's a minded coach.
Yeah.
And the defense is already set. All you need is a good offensive coordinator, quarterback coach,
and the same division.
Nurture and the same division to nurture Shador, who should have been the starting quarterback, not Joe Flacco. So I'm saying Cleveland. And why not? Same division.
How much money they got to spend? Because Deshaun got half their damn team, don't he? Don't he get paid more than everybody on the team?
Well, he had
just through this year, if I remember.
Yeah.
But he didn't say about financial stability. But I'm just saying.
I don't think they got enough.
Y'all just say that would be crazy, because the Baltimore Ravens used to be who?
Yes.
Cleveland Browns.
Indianapolis. Cleveland Browns.
No,
yeah.
Used to be the Cleveland
Browns. That's
Browns.
what I'm doing, Cleveland Browns. But that's what I'm saying.
Shit.
Think of the irony of it.
Yeah, that'd be. Hey, I ain't saw that, Tim, though. I'm glad you brought it up, man. But wherever he go, we know he's going to be hopefully a good coach. As long as he don't take that offensive coordinator with him. He take that offensive coordinator with him.
He's one of the few coaches. I think he's going to go down as one of them few coaches that actually you saw the product that he put together. He handled that organization. He took that organization and made them something for 18 seasons.
He made it a standard.
Yeah.
Standard.
You got to give him the props.
I would say he was the head coach, but my man Newsom made that team though. Once he left, that's when
Ozzie Ed Reed
Newsom made that team. Yeah,
Ray Lewis
made that team. Professor Craig Robin. Craig Robin. What head coach you think gonna get a job first? Who you say gonna get a job first out of all those coaches that was fired? Harbaugh. What about you, Tim Dawg?
Harbaugh.
Professor. Farrell.
Stefanski.
Okay. What about you, Shada?
I was going between Harbaugh and Stefanski, but I think Stefanski because he's so desperate. So I don't know.
He's gonna take anybody.
Yeah,
y'all think
he'll be the one to go to Vegas.
I think Morris gonna get another job this year.
No, he's gonna black coaches don't get another job immediately. I mean, shit, to Brian Flores.
Hold up. There's no way in God's green earth Brady gonna let that happen. He's not gonna let that happen.
I'm just asking, and of course, a name that may come up again. Y'all ever think Eric Bieniemy going to get a head coaching job in the NFL?
Who?
No.
Who?
All right, Eric Bieniemy.
Exactly.
Okay,
Who?
I'm just making sure. Hey,
I'm gonna tell you like this: if Byron Leftwich don't have a head coaching job,
I forgot about Byron Leftwich. God damn,
Byron Leftwich don't have a head coaching job. Eric Bieniemy has no shot.
Oh, I forgot about Byron Leftwich. Yeah.
Took Tampa Bay to the daggone.
Exactly.
Yeah, I forgot about that, man. Matt Professor, thank
you. That was his offense.
Damn, I forgot about that, Mad Professor. Ooh, man, you dropping dimes.
I love Byron. Byron Leftwich. When he was in college, he was one of my favorite people.
Yeah.
So the fact that he don't have a head coaching job yet is
and he's one of the most
pathetic.
deadly left-handed quarterbacks out there.
And of course that Marshall game,
never a coach.
That Marshall game when his offensive line had to told him, carried him,
right,
to hike the ball, that kept throwing. They kept telling him, yeah, that Marshall. There it is, right? Farrell, you didn't know that, see?
Yeah, I did too, man.
No, Farrell, write that down because
that's the Jacksonville Jaguars, one of the best coaches.
He's trying to get points off of that.
I'm trying to get points off of that because I answered that question. That's a trivia question. Go ahead and put that down.
Yeah, because you definitely losing it.
Don't worry about it. Fellas, man. It went down last week. Our last week of Let's Pick 'em. Farrell, how did it look, man?
Listen, well, it look good for you. I promise you that.
Hey, shit. I'm
but he's still in last place.
I'm last year champion.
Yeah.
I'm still a champion till now.
So I got I sent it to y'all. I got first place this week
Yeah.
because I picked Washington. Man on the street, you got Cleveland, but you picked the Chargers in Miami when you should have stayed with the rest of us. And then Matt Professor picked. He was the only one to pick the Raiders to win that week, so he came in second. Other than that, Joe is the winner overall.
Joe,
winner.
I'm about to say Joe overall.
Another Jenkins.
Okay.
Another
Seven.
Jenkins
Joe
that won the
Joe
title.
got
Oh,
one.
Lord. It ain't you. It ain't Joe Jenkins.
I
And then,
got
Matt
Way to go,
Professor,
Joe.
Matt Professor came in second place at 164. And then because of this week, I moved up to third place. And then Tim Dog.
Shotta must be. Oh,
Tim
okay.
Dog 4. Tim Dog 4 shot a fifth, and then Man on the Street bringing up the
That's right.
goddamn rear.
Hold
That's
on.
right.
As far as
But
the
another
panel,
Jenkins
as far
won.
as the
Another
panel.
Jenkins
No.
won, though.
Joe ain't part of this panel. We do that out of consideration.
No, Joe
On the
did his
panel. No, shut the hell up.
No,
On
I'm not
this
letting you-
panel, who won?
not
Who
gonna
won
let
on
you do
this
that.
panel?
I'm
Who
not
won
doing
Oh,
on
on
this
the
that.
panel will be Matt Professor.
I'm not
There
gonna
you
let
go. That's
I'm
the
not-
winner.
no,
There you
Joe-
go. Joe,
Joe has
we
been down for the
greatly
last what?
appreciate you. 2-3
Nah,
years.
You sound like
Joe-
a MAGA. You
Joe
sound
has
real
been part of
MAGA
this
right
podcast
now.
from the beginning. Joe
That's
has been
right.
part of this
Real
podcast.
MAGA.
No, not from the
I'm not
beginning.
enjoying it.
Not from the
Say Man on
beginning.
the street. Man on the street.
I
You're
just
not
want
claiming
Coach
this
to
one,
know.
bro.
Coach, are you listening?
I ain't claiming it, but
Oh,
You ain't,
Jesus
claim-
won.
you ain't claiming it, dog.
Oh,
You ain't claiming it, dog.
hey,
So let's-
Farrell.
ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen,
Farrell.
it's
Tell
time
the
to do
scores.
our-
No,
it's
I want to
time-
hear the scores again. I want to hear the
It's time
scores
for
again.
us to move along, Tim Dog, because unlike you,
No!
got a goddamn
No!
job.
You know what?
It's
You know what?
time for
You know what,
NFL
Man on the street? No. You know what, Man on the street? Because you
Let's
parroted
go.
it. You peacocked about this shit all in the off
Year.
You know
all
I won.
season.
You know I
Thank
wouldn't
you.
pick them last
That's
season,
right.
and until I'm
I
beaten,
did.
I'm the champion. Well, you the champ,
still the
the champ,
champion.
to win his
Right.
ass down.
You
In
ain't
a
no
hard
longer
way.
the champ.
It's time
You
for
are the
what? Let's
chump.
pick 'em.
You did.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's this week's.
You did a Patriot after they let go of Brady.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
up,
he did.
champ? I mean, chump.
That's right. Well, even if I didn't win, Tim Dog, you didn't win, so it doesn't matter.
I
got a
beat
title.
your ass. I beat your
Oh.
ass, didn't I?
I got a title. Matt Professor.
Hey,
Matt
yeah,
Professor,
it's
you say
called
you found a Matt
loser.
Professor. Yeah, and you're still a loser. What the hell?
I beat your ass, loser.
You know he not gonna
bottom.
me on the street.
Started
got
from
that
the bottom
bag.
and you're still
What kind
there.
of math is that? What
You
kind
got
of
that
math?
bag.
You
You got
started
that
from the
bag.
bottom and you're still there.
No.
Would
Be
you
fair,
like
Tim.
that, Farrell?
No, Tim.
What kind of math
Tim
is
Dog.
that?
Tim Dog, be fair. Until like the 5th or 6th week, the Man on the Street was number one.
Yeah.
No.
I just
Maybe
had a
the
bad
first
week.
week, the first of 2 weeks. That's it.
And you, hey,
Farrell.
No, because
How many
Shada
weeks?
was hot. Shada was hot for a
Thank
minute.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, Shada was hot for a minute.
all I gotta say, fellas,
then-
is it's this
All
weekend.
right,
edition of
then-
Let's-
and
All right,
no, Shada
Donald
was hot.
Trump, tell it loud.
Shada was hot until he started picking Chicago all the damn time. I mean,
Yeah.
picking against Chicago. If he would have picked Chicago, he probably would have been up there, but he didn't want to pick him. So
I had to go with Chicago, man. But it is what it is, man. But it's time for us to move
Thank
on to it. Let's
you.
pick them up. I goddamn Tim Dog, you still ain't win shit yet, but still.
I
it's
beat
time for
your
us to
ass,
move-
didn't I, Baldy?
oh my God.
if I keep talking, Tim Dog will never let us go on with the show. So Tim Dog, I'm gonna let you have it. Are you done?
I'm done. As long as you say
Okay.
I ain't win shit, and I say I'll beat your ass.
Somebody put a dick in his mouth so he can shut the fuck up.
God.
Why?
Hold on.
Why? Is that work for you? Does that work for you?
Hold on. God
Fellas,
damn.
man, let's go ahead and get to this first
voice
goddamn-
on here.
Wait. Okay, yeah. So
It's
1, 2, 3.
2026, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you
Do
about to
better.
say?
We got to
You
do
about to say
better.
something, Farrell? No.
Yes,
Okay.
it's
here you go.
4.
We got 6 games.
Let's get. Yeah, we got 6 games for us to
Oh.
talk about, my brothers. And the first game that's up on deck is the goddamn Rams versus Panthers.
Welcome back to the postseason. Keep pounding. First time since 2017. Doesn't matter what Carolina's record is or that they backed in to get here, because here they are.
Hey, what a day. What an opportunity. I'm grateful for y'all, man. For real. I'm grateful. I'm excited to go to war with y'all today. Bring it up. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Panthers with the same 0-0 2025 playoff record as the Rams, who have been here before. Wasn't like a John Denver thing or anything. They really were in Carolina earlier this year. One of the biggest shockers of the season.
Stafford gets brought down. That ball came out. Derek Brown the hit. And DJ won him the ball.
So time to run it back. Same 2 teams, same field. Week 13, Panthers stunned the Rams 31-28. LA had Super Bowl vibes. Matthew Stafford feeling very MVP-like. And then bam, Carolina took the ball away from him 3 times, picked him off twice.
Batted in the air. It's picked off.
Farrell King, man, you saw it, man. They got down there and they beat those boys, man. They beat them 28-31. I didn't see them beating them boys at that point in time. But first question comes to you, Farrell. Can Bryce Young and that offense that beat the Rams once already do it again in the playoffs?
No. The Rams are 10.5-point favorites. The Rams' weakness is going to be their special teams. And there's no pass attack from Carolina, because I think they're one of the teams that has a lot of injuries. Hold on. The Panthers got a lot of injuries, so I don't see them beating them.
What about you, Matt? That's the same question. Can Bryce Young and that offense that beat the Rams once already do it again in the playoffs?
The problems the Rams had in that first game, other than having to deal with Carolina's defensive line, was they didn't have a corner that could deal with Tetsuo or McMillan. And honestly, Matthew Stafford's played like trash the last month and a half of the season. Even in Rams wins, he looked like absolute trash. Mm-hmm. I could see the Panthers winning, but I'm gonna pick the Rams.
Okay, what about you there? Mouth of the South. Dick in your mouth.
I'm gonna say just like your hairline.
See how he answered it.
Carolina gonna lose.
Did I say a name? I didn't call nobody name. Did I say a name, fella? Did I say a name?
Just like the hairline on your head, Carolina gonna lose.
I guess I was talking about you, Tim Dog. So your thoughts, man.
I just told you. I just told you.
That beat the Rams. You say Carolina. What about you, Shada? Your thoughts?
I am on the same wavelength as the Mad Professor with this one. The Rams have the experience and they do have, a lot more experience than the Carolina Panthers in every aspect of this game. But that defense that Carolina is rolling with right now, Matthew Stafford does, after he's been hit a couple times, he does get skittish in the feet. He starts throwing picks because if you hit him a couple of times, and if Carolina if Carolina could get to him or touch him a little bit, this could be a whole different game. But if they can't get to him, and he could be able to hit Puka Nacua whenever he wants to, ball game. The Rams should win, but Carolina is a threat.
And I hear what you're saying, but I'm going to stick on the Panthers right now. On Farrell, but the Panthers do have a strong ground game. Can the Panthers control the clock and keep the high-power Rams off the field to win this game?
You know, I'm sitting there. I was thinking about this with the pen. You know, the 8-9. I think this is the first time an 8-9 team has made the playoffs, isn't it?
No, it's happened
Yep.
before.
No, they had 9-7 or 9 and 9 and 8.
It happened before. I'm telling you, it happened before.
Not at 8-9. I think this is the first time. What's that being
17
said?
game. Yeah,
I'm telling you
this is the
because
first
it was a
17
year. That was a year I was very adamant about how you gonna go to the playoffs with a losing record.
A losing record, but there'd never been 8-9 because this is the first year with 17 games.
Yeah, with 17 games.
That's what I'm trying to say. It can't be 8-9.
But there has been a losing division
record.
winner.
Yeah,
I mean not division winner, a losing conference winner.
Yeah,
no, I was right.
And that is true. That is right.
Yeah, it was freaking on the New York Giants.
New York Giants. Yeah,
they did it twice.
Yeah.
So with that being said, regardless of that, they do have a good defense. I mean, a good offense. Panthers got a good offense. And Matthew Stafford is going to be the catalyst. But I just say, because they don't have the Rams don't have what's his name? Devontae Adams, do they?
No.
He's supposed to be
playing
this game, but we don't know.
He might be, right? He might be.
Yeah,
so the Panthers could be, they could close this gap with this 10.5 point underdog. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Panthers do win, which I hope they do. But on paper, right now, LA Rams is the team to beat. So
yeah, and I heard what he said. You heard what he said there, Matt Professor. Everybody's picking the Rams, but the question is, with a strong ground game, can the Panthers control that clock and keep Matthew Stafford on the sideline to pull this game out?
I actually think the more you keep him on the sideline, the better chance the Rams have of winning. Because, like I said, he's been the weakest point of the offense over the last month and a half. So, I mean, yes, that can definitely keep him off the field and help the Panthers win. But I think forcing him to make a mistake when he's on the field would be better.
Okay. What about you, Shada?
I like that. Definitely.
Like everybody stated it. There's nothing more to say. They've covered everything. I can't think of anything other than if Carolina defense get loose, it's going to be a short night for the Rams. That's all I'm saying.
And you know, I'm glad you say that. And I'm coming to you, Tim Dawg. Be flipping to the other side.
Oh shit!
Can veteran Matthew Stafford playoff experience overpower the Panthers' surprise Cinderella run as division champs?
Tim.
First time speeches.
Still muted, Tim.
Tim, you muted.
I got it. My apologies.
Ooh, boy, that felt good with him being muted too.
Man, fuck you and your stomach, bitch. Anyway,
don't laugh at his ass.
What is your New Year's resolution, Tim?
He has none. Open his hands.
To live up to my middle name, which is Instigator.
I just wanted to see you throw that out there.
Man, we try to get the show over with.
No, but I think that with Carolina, if they establish the run game, then the play action is going to play well for them. But I don't think the run game is going to do well because the Rams defense is a lot stronger. And if oh boy, what's his name? The receiver that's out.
Adams.
Devontae Adams. Thank you. If Devontae Adams do come back, then the Rams run game becomes that more important. Just like with Carolina, the play action. And everyone knows if you got a good running game, the play action is the best thing you have going. Because that brings in the safeties, that brings up the linebackers, and you see the safeties drifting forward. What do? Throw it over their head. So
yeah. And shout out. Did I get you, man? Did I get an answer from you?
You did.
Okay, then make sure you got you, man. But like I said, you know, I think everybody's picking the Rams to win this game. I'm going with the Panthers, man, because I didn't like the way the Panthers got treated against Tampa Bay. It seems as though that game was just they got to do something about the goddamn refereeing, man. And it took Atlanta to help them to get to the goddamn dance. And I think they're going to take that personally, but I got to ask. Matt Professor, who you got?
Like I said, the Rams.
Tim Dawg.
Rams, baby, Rams.
Shada.
Got to go with the experience.
All right. And, of course, my main man, Pharaoh King.
Yeah, I'm just going with paper, man. I'm going with the Rams just because.
I'm saying I wouldn't. I'm picking the Rams. I wouldn't be surprised if the Panthers win it though.
I wouldn't be mad either.
I think I'm going to lose this one. That's all I'm going to say. I think if we all with the Rams and the way the Panthers are going to play, I mean, they got to travel out west. That might be the Rams only defense.
No. It's in Carolina
come this way
because they divisional winners.
Yeah, they're going to.
Yeah, because they divisional winners. They divisional winners. That's why they get the home field.
Yeah,
bro, it's gonna be. Let me tell you something. When I tell you something, that stadium, there is not a seat left nowhere.
Yeah, that stadium.
Hell no.
They got one of the smallest stadiums. Hell, you could shit.
He said you could fit your block.
But that's why they're replacing that stadium. If I remember right, I think they're building the new one right next to it.
Joe's going with
you right, Joe. You right, Joe.
Yeah. It's one of the
situations. I'm gonna stay with the traveling team because you know what. I'm gonna stay with traveling team. I just do.
Well,
hey, can I ask y'all a question? I'm sorry.
Can I finish my shit?
No. I'm sorry. My apologies. Go ahead.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. It's your show.
You know,
we just.
No, it ain't my show.
Go ahead, man. I'm fucking with you.
You know, we talked about coaches that got fired, but what coach didn't get fired that surprised you? I'm gonna say Mike McDaniel.
The motherfucking Miami. We all know that, but he's not gonna get fired next year. My brother-in-law, you watch it, man.
Hey, just give him opportunity.
Just give him opportunity.
We say I'm too ahead of everybody.
And like I say, man, you know, I'm already on a losing record, so give me the Panthers. I'm the lone wolf here. I can't be worse than last place. So I'm already last place. What
was the score?
And also I'm gonna say this, and I'm also gonna say that they say that, you know, the Panthers are a 69-point differential team, and can they truly compete with a high power offense like the Rams? I think the Rams gonna win, but I'm gonna pick Carolina just for the hell of it.
I'm gonna leave my
colors, man.
Which coach is that?
He's the coach.
Miami.
Ain't that the Panthers? Yeah, isn't that the Panthers coach? They're moving along, fellas. We got another great game that will be going down later on that goddamn night, and it's one of the best games that I saw. Well, saw the highlights because my wife wanted to go out to a goddamn club and shit. Missed the goddamn game, but this will be the three-peat.
But you had a good time.
What goes down? Yeah, I did have a good time. It'll be a three-peat of what's going to go down between the Bears and the Packers.
Today is the day we're going to separate the men from the boys. All this talk all week. Packers, Bears, we're the ones they talk about.
When you make Star Wars, then The Empire Strikes Back, Godfather, then Godfather 2, Lord of the Rings, and then whatever the next Lord of the Rings was, you have to make a third part. Excellence in cinema demands at least a trilogy. Green Bay, Chicago gave us the pick in Chapter 1.
And there is your dagger!
Then up to the drama with a crazy series of events that left us all wanting more.
Oh, the Bears have it! God! Are you serious? Looking downfield, launching downfield, going for it all! It is caught! Bears win it!
So, for the third time in the most storied rivalry in NFL history, they will get back in the ring for a third time in the same season.
We earned this! Yeah! We earned to playing games like this today, fellas!
Green Bay stumbling in on a 4-game losing streak. Haven't had Jordan Love for the last 2.5 games, though. Bears lost their last 2.
Bears, Packers, nothing more needs to be said.
Because the previous 2 Bears-Packers games were so close, and this is our third go-around previewing them in 5 weeks' time.
And loud, it's going to be one of those nights.
It's going to be one of those nights, Dave Shotter. But the first question to come to you, and I want to get everybody else to chime in. Will Love coming off a concussion and sitting out week 18 be as sharp as he was, or will he struggle to find rhythm against a strong Bears defense?
He is. I'm gonna tell you like this right now. If they score 7 to 10 points in the first half, I'll be shocked, because the fact of the matter is, when you have seasoned quarterbacks missing 1 week might not hurt as much, but when you miss multiple weeks, not to mention the intensity is at a complete different level right now. He is going to be skittish in that pocket. There's no doubt about it. So I am sure the coach is already spewing that to the team, the offensive line this week. But they're playing at where?
You're playing in Chicago.
Ooh, so they have to deal with crowd noise. It's going to be a tough task to beat Chicago, but I'm going with Green Bay.
There it is. What about you, Matt Professor? Your thoughts, man? With Love coming back off the concussion, would he be able to handle that pressure that the Chicago defense is going to be putting on him?
I want to go with Green Bay because y'all know I've been riding with them all year.
Yeah.
Honestly, I see Chicago taking this game. Jordan Love, he wasn't sharp before the concussion, to be perfectly honest with you. So, unless he just becomes the Superman he was in the first 6 games of the year, I see Chicago winning this one.
What about you, Tim Dowell?
Home field advantage didn't mean anything in the regular season because they both won on each other's home field. And it's the playoffs. Jordan Love coming off of that concussion and not being able to play for the last 2 weeks. I'm going to have to give it to the Bears.
No, hey, Tim Dowell, no, they both won in their home court. They didn't win.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They didn't win on each other's
Okay.
So, it's going to be, I'm going to give it to Chicago just because of the Jordan Love injury.
Okay.
And Caleb Williams is hot. He's on fire.
Yeah.
Question is Michael Parsons back or is he gone?
No, he's done for the season.
No.
He's done for the season.
He
Caleb Williams, and Caleb Williams is the first quarterback for the Chicago Bears to ever throw for over 4,000 yards in their historic history.
That's 2025 number. It's postseason.
I'm just saying, man. Man, goddamn, Farrell, you're not the only one.
In other words, he can throw the motherfucker. How about that?
Let me say this, Farrell. We know you the trivial question guy. I'm not trying to step on your goddamn toes. I'm gonna let you have you. You ain't got to shut down all my shit, but I throw out some trivial shit. I'm on your side. But the question is,
can we just?
In other words, chill, man, chill.
Find rhythm against this Bears defense.
Bears defense is damn near last in the league in defense. Like what, number 28, 29, some shit like that?
Yeah.
Nah, it's only a point and a half game with Green Bay. I like Love over Caleb Williams. I don't care about those numbers. This is postseason. This is people playing for on those bonus checks and a legacy. And I got Green Bay.
Yeah. And my brother.
I mean, they both got bad defenses. I mean, because look what old boy did to them. He gouged the shit out of them for 4 touchdowns and like 300 yards. So,
brother Law, man, we're not on your team, man. Your coach just sucks. We just trying to keep it real for you. You're the only one still repping Dolphins shit. I still got your Dolphin jersey right now. I try to sell you.
Has never played football. That's why he wear glasses.
Hey,
I try to sell a Dolphin. I try to sell a Dolphin jersey, man.
Yeah,
I try to sell your Dolphin jersey at our yard sale, man. Motherfucker came up with 5 more Dolphin jerseys. Now I got 6 of them bitches.
Right. You know.
What
I'm gonna tell you like this. Just for that, I am wearing one of the baddest Dolphins hats next week in honor of Joe's win. Just to show them that, you know what I'm saying?
What, a dead one?
I know everybody's picking the Bears to win.
No, I'm picking Green Bay.
Okay, Green Bay to win. Then I'm gonna come to you, Farrell. Then can the Packers generate pressure and stop that defense, that offense of the Bears without Michael Parsons?
What the hell?
He knew you knew what he meant to listen.
Man, I've been drinking.
I read the important parts.
That's right. Just read the important part.
Listen, it's not so much that, it's who can operate the run game. I'm gonna answer your question with that. If you have if you can, like Chicago, I don't know what happened to David Montgomery. Where the fuck is he?
Yeah.
Ooh. You know, if Chicago runs the ball, they will win the game. But if they decide they want to go blow for blow in passing, Green Bay is going to win the game.
Okay, and same thing to you, Matt Professor. Can Green Bay generate pressure without Michael Parsons?
They haven't so far.
Tim Dowell? Is that better, Tim Dowell, to generate the pressure without Michael Parsons?
They haven't so far.
Okay.
Right.
As much as I hate to admit it, Micah Parsons made a gigantic difference because when that trade happened, I said that I didn't think he was going to be that big of a deal, and I have to admit I was dead wrong on it.
We all were wrong.
He made that defense look stellar.
Yeah, I forgot what game he got hurt in. I forgot what game he got hurt in, but he was chasing that motherfucker all the way around.
That's what I'm saying.
He was chasing that dude the whole guy. I think it was San Francisco. Was it San Francisco?
He was injured the same week as Mahomes was injured.
I think it was San Francisco. I think they're playing San Francisco. I think they're playing San Francisco. I think he was running behind Purdy. He's running behind Brock Purdy that whole goddamn game.
According to the numbers, Micah Parsons on the field with Green Bay, he pressures the quarterback more than half of the time he's on the field.
Yeah,
more than half the time he's on the field. So no matter how many times he put his knuckles in the ground to come around that corner, he moves that quarterback 9 times out of 10.
It was against Denver when he got hurt.
Oh, Denver, Bo Nix. Okay.
And that defense cannot produce that kind of pressure because the fact of the matter, Micah takes 2 to 3 people to keep him off of you.
Okay, all right. So one last question, man. Who y'all think going to feel the most pressure? Will it be Caleb Williams or will it be Jordan Love? Your thoughts, Tim Dawg?
Caleb, only because it's been hyped up this whole season to try to match Lamar because they both came out in the same draft class, and it's same with Josh Allen. He came out in that draft class, so it's more or less him trying to compete.
He didn't come out in the Lamar draft class.
Was it Josh Allen then?
No,
he came out one of them drafting. But hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Hey,
this is second year, Tim Dawg.
This is only his second year, dude.
This is second year.
Oh, damn. Oh, you right. No, Jordan Love.
Oh, you thinking Jordan Love? That's what I'm about to say. Jordan Love's been in the league a while.
Yeah. My bad.
Black people all look alike, right?
Okay. Crazy, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Sound insane. Do you realize that?
Damn, he said
you should
it.
be medicated.
You didn't play that shit when you said you was a winner, did you, Biatch?
Lamar been in the league got there 6-7 years.
I didn't.
He said it.
I did. I said it. Yeah, and I admit I was wrong.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Moving on.
Okay, so you say Caleb is going to be the one under pressure. What about you, Farrell? Do you think Jordan Love or Caleb Williams could be more under pressure?
Oh, definitely. Caleb Williams will be under pressure more. Like I said, you know, the Chicago Bears defense is 28th in the league, 29th in the league. Come on.
Okay,
and you see what they San Francisco did to him.
Do you concur with that, Matt Professor?
No, Jordan Love replaced a legend.
Yeah,
and this is his first or second go round into the playoffs. He has more weight on his shoulders because who expected the Bears to be in the playoffs this year? Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
The question was, who's going to be under pressure, like defensively, not
Caleb. Well, even defensively, I don't.
Or the pressure of the game. Or the pressure of the game.
What the pressure of the game is.
And that's what I'm saying. Either way it goes,
Jordan Love
and Shada read it. Green Bay doesn't get defensive pressure without Micah Parsons. Number one, Caleb, he don't mind being pressured. If you notice, he plays better when he's under pressure. When he's under defensive pressure, he plays a lot better.
Legs.
So again, I think Jordan has more. I think Jordan is under more pressure to win the game because again, this is his first or second time in the playoffs after replacing Aaron Rodgers and being told that, hey, you are the one that's going to bring the title back to Green Bay. And he's played like trash the last month and a half of the season.
Back to time.
Yeah, so I took the question wrong. I'm thinking the game, not.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I agree. Jordan Love to me is definitely under pressure more to win.
Yeah,
but I thought you were talking about defensively who was going to be under pressure.
Well, Farrell,
but you know what?
Since you had to clean it up, Farrell, you still get the.
You fucking crazy, man.
You
down insane. You realize that?
Whatever.
Just like pressing.
He doing that. He doing that because he's the last place in pickle.
They're very vague. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like that shirt you was wearing earlier. You know what I mean?
I had to change my shirt, man. That shit had me look like I had grease on my face.
No,
what you need to do is put on
the L.
School. Man, I was shining like hell. I had to say, take the
Shut
damn
up.
shirt off.
Shut up. Look like a green pig out this motherfucker, boy.
I said, you take the damn shirt off.
Don't
Go
do
back to
that.
my natural color.
Hey, by the
So
way,
shout out-
man on the street,
Yeah.
Jayden Daniels, Drake May, Michael Penix, and JJ McCarthy and Bo Nix were drafted in the same year.
I knew that, Tim Dog. You didn't know that.
No, I'm just
I
saying.
knew the answer.
We know
I
that.
knew
You
the
was
answer.
talking about
You
Jordan
know what we're
Love.
talking about. Love and Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, you the one that fucked up, Tim Dog.
Okay,
You
I'm
be
just
searching
putting
for
out
your
there.
own self.
I'm putting out there for those who misunderstood what
No,
I said.
you
I didn't
misunderstood your
misunderstand.
question.
We knew what was going on. We knew the assignment. You didn't listen.
God,
Okay,
dog,
quick
man.
round
How you
robin.
want to correct
That
people when you fucked up?
I sure hate a nigga.
No,
Yeah, you better well look in the mirror because you're the one that's doing this.
you have been voted
Hey,
off.
You ain't won. You definitely won. We took your card.
You
over.
cannot
Hey,
defend
you
your
are
answer
the
to
weakest
that
question.
question. All
Hey,
right,
fellas,
Phil?
he's saying it
Oh,
like
that
I
shit.
fucked up. He's saying it like I made it. Like,
He didn't
yeah,
realize
bro.
he was-
Yeah.
No,
Weakest link.
no, I
Weakest
admit
link.
my mistake. I admit my mistake. See,
I got you, man.
unlike
But-
you,
but,
man, on the
But you
street.
still
But
said the
Shawty-
wrong quarterback. You talking about Jordan Love, and you said Lamar
Once
Jackson.
again, once
And
again.
Caleb Williams. Come
Did
on.
I say I was wrong?
That's
Did
why
I
you
say
are
I was
right.
wrong? Did I not say I was
Okay, let's
wrong?
move on. Let's
All right,
move on.
Boo-Boo,
Let's
thank
move
you,
on.
Tim Dog.
Thank
for
you,
the
there,
move on
Mad
stage.
Professor. Thank you, Mad
Because
Professor.
y'all know Tim Dog got to have the
Punk
last
ass
word, man.
motherfucker.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But shout out,
Yeah.
same question, man. You know,
Get out of here.
I know you don't like Caleb Williams, but do you same thing that everybody is saying that he's gonna be the one under more pressure than Jordan Love?
No, he took his glasses off. God damn.
Nah,
Ooh.
look, to be honest with you, man, Matt Professor hit it on the head again. You gotta think about what's going on with Jordan Love. You know, he's got Lambeau. He's got Lambeau Field on his back. Nobody is expecting anything from Caleb. The fact that they made the playoffs is it's astounding.
Yeah.
So there is no way Caleb is like him going out. He don't know what he don't know.
Yeah.
Jordan Love know what is expected of him, so he's gonna have more pressure.
Yeah.
Caleb is gonna go out there just playing because he's been winning and coming back and having a couple good weeks, so he ain't got nothing to lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Jordan Love has got to come out here and be like, look, we all got to remember the Green Bay Packers is a publicly traded team for that where they're from, right? They're owned by the people.
They're owned by the people.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, bro, and not to mention his coach was under fire for a little bit about getting up out of there because he wasn't performing up to par. So both of them have got a lot riding on this game. Caleb just got there, and no matter what, Caleb's going to be there because he has a winning record.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, and something that Tim Dawes said, if you think about it, the quarterback that came out in that class like Caleb Williams, they're starting to show that they deserve to be in the NFL. And Jayden Daniels, you got Caleb Williams, you got Drake May. I mean, you got so many great quarterbacks that are now showing, young quarterbacks that I want to say, that are showing up, and now they're in a position to win. Matter of fact, just a quick round robin. Do you think it's going to be another instant classic like both of the last two games?
No.
Okay. What about you, Farrell?
Say that question one more time.
Is it going to be another instant classic? Because if you watch the video, it took an interception for Green Bay to win. Then it went deep with Caleb Williams. They got the onside kick. Then went deep in overtime to Moore for the win. So do you think this game is going to be another instant classic like those first two?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a Green Bay slaughter. That's how I look at it.
All right. What about you, Tim Dawes?
Oh, hell no. It's going to be a nail biter, and Chicago will prevail.
Okay. What about you, Shada?
It's a tough one to call. I ain't gonna lie, because you got to look at the factors that's going on. They have home field advantage. They're on a winning streak. The whole city of Chicago is behind them. This is the best the Bears have been in how many years?
85.
Yeah. That's. I mean, come on. Even Brian Urlacher, when he was there destroying everything, got this much attention. You know what I'm saying? So
I would say, yeah, I totally agree with you. And who you take? You taking the Bears or you taking Green Bay?
I'm gonna have to go with the Bears on this one.
All right.
Oh,
what about
shit.
you, Matt Professor?
I'm by myself.
Yeah.
You are.
You got the Bears. You got the Bears as well.
Just like at the buffet table.
Yeah, give me the Bears as well.
He's
well.
doing something that nobody expected him to do.
At least I can eat, Tim.
He's
Yeah.
free.
Yeah.
He's out there free. You know what I mean? So
And only thing, Tim Dog, like I said, you making mistakes, but I'm gonna clean it up for you, my brother. The Bears haven't been this good since they went to the Super Bowl when they played against the
2006.
Indianapolis Colts, 2006.
And they what?
Oh,
And they what? And they what?
2006.
But they've been. You said
And-
2005.
No,
you
You
said
said
no.
1985.
And what
1985,
happened-
but they've been to
and
the
what
Super Bowl
happened to
since
them?
then.
What
and that's
happened
at me
to them?
too, because I was going agreeing with him. So that's directed at
Did-
me too. So go
Did
on.
they win? Did they win?
Getting
they were in the
there.
Super
Well,
Bowl.
remember, getting there for you is
Did
important.
they
Getting
win?
there. They were good
Man, he
enough.
always
to
moves the
fellas.
goalposts. Y'all know that.
Yeah. Let them have it, fellas.
Always.
Like I
Y'all
said,
know that.
the Bears haven't been relevant since 2008 when they went to the Super Bowl and they lost, of course, that's the first
You
time
voted
two
for
black head
Trump,
coaches.
didn't you?
We would have had.
Man, you can kiss.
We was
You
guaranteed.
kiss my.
We was guaranteed to get the first, hate to say it like that, the first head black coach.
It made that
We had
nigga
Lovie
close the
Smith.
damn screen.
We had Lovie Smith and we had
That's
oh,
right.
man, my man
Tony
from
Dungy.
Tampa Bay, Tony Dungy, that played in that Super Bowl. Fellas,
That's what I
moving
said.
along, man. Yeah, no, I'm saying, I'm just repeating what you're saying. I'm agreeing with you. And moving along, fellas, man, we got another damn game starting that Sunday, that Saturday night playoff games. Somebody just sent us a goddamn, and Joe taking the Bears. That's what I'm talking about.
God damn it,
Next
Joe.
Next up, fellas, we got the Bills and the Jags.
Is this the most intriguing wild card game of the week? Two elite 2025 quarterbacks facing elite 2025 secondaries. 12-win Buffalo Bills hit the road with its stars rested. Josh Allen and company looking at a playoff field that doesn't include Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson. If not now, then when?
Simple, man. All I ask is everything you got for 60 minutes. That's
Allen may not have to get past Mahomes and Lamar, but the guy who awaits down in Duval had a much better year than either of those guys. Trevor Lawrence should be right in the thick of the MVP convo. His Jaguars should be front and center when talking about the final dance, too.
Trevor's into the end zone. Touchdown. He ran it in.
Down too loud. Heck, down too loud, boy.
Jacksonville with 8 straight wins. They are rolling, to use the parlance of the neighborhoods they call home. The Freddie D's and Good Place Jasons are on tilt right now. Watched their boys lay the wood to Tennessee to finish the year on a high note. 41-7 win to lock up the division.
Then I'm coming to you first, Mad Professor. We're going to talk about Buffalo. Can the Buffalo elite offense led by Josh Allen overcome the Jaguars' surprisingly strong defense that closed the season out well to win this game?
Well, I want to say yes, but Buffalo's been known to lay an egg in the playoffs, which is why Allen has never gotten to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That goat on his back.
See that I'm saying?
Ain't a goat. That's a gorilla.
I don't like y'all know I've never liked Josh Allen when it comes to the big game.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
So I can see him performing like crap, like he tends to do when the playoffs begin.
Yeah.
I'm just being real. I can see them getting their asses shellacked by the Jags, because the Jags, another one of those teams that don't know that they shouldn't be as good as they've become.
Yeah. And matter of fact, I want you to hold your pick. Though. Don't tell me your pick yet.
Oh, no,
because I think this gonna be an interesting one, if you ask me, because it's gonna depends how the wind blows. I think it's gonna how this game is gonna go. But what about you, Shad, man? Can the Bills' elite offense, led by Josh Allen, overcome the Jaguars' surprisingly strong defense that closed the season well? And what, the Jaguars only won 4 games last year?
Yeah,
they only won like 4 games last year. So getting rid of a head coach, my old head coach Doug Peterson, seemed to work out for them. So your thoughts?
I am actually pleasantly surprised at the whole turnaround, because Jacksonville started the season like, oh, here we go again, and then they had a meeting and something changed. I don't know what the hell the meeting. They must have went to one of them dark retreats like, oh boy, Aaron Rodgers or something. I don't know, but they completely flipped the switch, and they're playing lights out. But I hear what everybody's saying about Sunshine. You know what I'm saying? We all want to root for Sunshine because we all remember the Titans and all that. That Sunshine, he's doing well. But you got to understand also, on the other side, I can't stand Josh Allen because he's now married to one of my favorite. What's the names? And he impregnated her and he destroyed her. So
this nigga went personal.
I don't
Fucking crazy, man. You sound insane.
I never
Do you realize
liked him.
that?
I didn't like him
You should be
before,
medicated.
and I despise him now.
Personal.
Him and Tom Cruise have destroyed many a women that should.
Nigga, is you crazy? Nigga, is you crazy?
Yeah, we went from football to acting.
I'm just saying.
Don't tell me who you think going to win. Let's go to Tim Dog. Tim Dog, man. Goddamn, we got to get it back on football.
God damn.
Oh,
in other words, do not mess with his acting women.
Yeah. Right? When you know, you know.
Oh, because he married.
Tim Dog, the same question, man. Can the Bills' elite offense overcome the Jaguars' surprisingly strong defense that closed the season out well?
Yeah. Only because Josh Allen, he has the experience.
Oh, don't say his name anymore. That's like saying daggone Candyman. We said it
Voldemort.
Go ahead, Tim Dog.
Tell us how you really feel, Shopper.
Come on, man.
We got to get through these rest of these games, man. Come on, man.
No, what I'm saying is Josh Allen has the most experience. Just like you saying, Shada, oh, he can't win the big games. Like everybody said, oh, he can't win the big games. Peyton Manning did the same thing until he won a Super Bowl. So I'm saying Josh Allen is going to beat the Jaguars and overcome this monkey on his back. Yeah.
What about you, Pharaoh? Same thing, man.
No.
The Bills elite offense.
No. Okay. No, because the only thing the Bills has is a rushing attack with the leading rusher, and the Jaguars are known for stuffing the run. They have nobody else to throw to against that damn defense the Jags bring. And if the Jags don't get their running game started, it might be an even kill game, but Trevor Lawrence has more weapons to throw to than Josh Allen. So, no, I don't think so.
Sunshine.
Okay, I'm glad you say that. I'm going to come back to you then. So, basically, you saying that Trevor Lawrence is going to ball out. So, make sure I show it. There it is. With the home crowd at Evan Beck Stadium provide the energy needed for a major upset if Sunshine could play the way that he's supposed to play.
I'm saying small market franchise is going to beat big record franchise.
I was in Jacksonville today.
What about you, Mad Professor?
Oh, yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
With the crowd.
The crowd's going to make a big difference because they have.
It's insane. You don't understand what these people
Second
are doing.
smallest stadium.
It's insane. The city has a fever.
All right. Tim Dowd, same thing.
Oh, you mean that big ass suburb?
The same thing with the small crowd. You think that's going to help them get over the hump?
Hell yeah.
Especially like you say.
And the weather. They got the weather on this side too.
And I think you say that as well. Josh Allen got the experience, but now he doesn't have to face Lamar Jackson. He doesn't have to face what's the man from Cincinnati? Oh man,
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow, and he doesn't have to face Mahomes.
Patrick.
Now this is win or bust. Now there's no excuse now if he doesn't get to the dance now because all those star quarterbacks are not in the playoffs. So would that small crowd help Trevor Lawrence to beat Josh Allen?
Can I speak one more thing before he goes?
Go ahead.
Why not, Shada?
I didn't reply to the second part of your question, and I think that Drake May is a landslide MVP. You could put Sunshine in there, but they said he won 8 games in a row. Drake May won 10 in a row, so that kind of throws that whole scale off. That's all I'm saying.
I need Shada, you and Tim Dog. I don't know what y'all drinking tonight.
Oh, smoking, because they all over the map.
I'm not saying, whoa. I know. Y'all said Drake May was going to win the cup. Fuck that. Hey, man on the street, I don't know what kind of tonic you put on your head, but I ain't never say that shit.
Tim Dog, you missing what Pharaoh was trying to say.
No, I heard what he said. No, I heard.
But Tim, now answer the question, man. Yes or no?
No.
Okay, that's all I need to hear. Oh, goddamn,
I just know. Just know. I don't see the upset. No.
Okay.
Not only
All right,
no, but
Derek.
hell no.
And of course, fellas, last game, another game Sunday night. Oh, y'all know what time it is. Oh yeah. Y'all know what time it is.
San Francisco off to the city of brotherly shove for some playoff action. 49ers bruised, battered, and down at times, but they persevered, or I guess they never stopped believing, if we're speaking in Niners-ese.
Everything you want between two NFC heavyweights.
It is a shootout at the old saloon. You already know. Get ready.
They're in Philadelphia, Eagles stars rested, ready to defend the crown, which no doubt felt heavy at times this season. Time to channel their inner Rocky Part 3.
You're the team that we know he is today. Dominate on 3. 1, 2, 3. Dominate.
Thumbnail, two teams that both lost Week 18. One was trying, one only sort of. Philadelphia's defense in 2025 held down the fort. Offense was a Mr. Robot outfit, looked like Rami Malek, but often acted like Christian Slater.
Oh, and the ball is out. And the ball is out again. And my goodness.
Niners theme for 2025, next man up, a defense that spent half the year trying to plug holes created by injuries, a scrappy bunch, but it has its vulnerabilities, an offense that started to catch fire late as its regular cast reunited.
Maneuvering, jumps, throws, touchdown, and it's a rout in Santa Clara.
That fire, of course, extinguished when they ran into what turned out to be the best or second best defense in the NFL this season. Potential problem, Philadelphia's defense lives next door to Seattle's, and San Francisco is facing it, surrounded by thousands of Fly Eagles Fly crazies.
Yeah, a bunch of crazy Eagles fans. Come back to you, Matt Professor. How will Brock Purdy handle the Eagles secondary and their defense, especially that top cornerback, Quinion Mitchell, coming off, or he got a stinger last week, and I don't think their offensive line or offensive, I don't think Trey Williams or somebody is playing. I don't think he's playing, but I think they got a bunch of injuries as well. How do you think Brock Purdy going to hold up against that defense?
The problem that San Francisco's had this year is that tight end is whose name escapes me, for George, whatever his name is.
Kittle.
Yeah, George Kittle's isn't still not going to play. That hampers that offense. As good as Christian McCaffrey's been, and he's honestly quietly probably a MVP candidate, they still can't get the ball downfield all that well. And that Seattle game, I think put the fear of God into the 49ers because they looked shell-shocked by the third quarter. Honestly, I don't see Brock Purdy being able to overcome missing Kittles in the playoffs because you need your safety blanket.
Yeah, and of course, and also Ricky Parcell, the wide receiver, he also
Parcell, that's right. He got hurt
injury as well. Yeah, so same thing you, Farrell. How would Purdy handle the Eagles secondary and their defense?
He won't, to answer the question.
I got it.
He won't handle it because
let's go ahead and make that clear.
Defense is top 5. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles defense is top 5. The only thing I'm just going to go overall with this, Eagles, their offense is okay against San Francisco's 30th ranked defense. We're going to put it to you like that.
Yeah.
Top 5 defense against a sputtering ass offense. I don't see San Francisco winning this game at all. So
in Philly.
I got you.
Philly. And that's another thing. You traveling West Coast 3 hours
fans in the league.
Yeah, so I know all these San Francisco fans around here, but I'm sorry, but you guys just extended your season by 1 game. That is it.
And I'm glad you said that, Farrell. I'm gonna flip the script, Shada and Tim Dow. I want you to answer this. Can the Eagles offense flip the switch for the playoffs? Because we've been struggling throughout the whole season. For us to get that win, do we need to what we need to change? Your thoughts, Shada? I need to stop drinking, man. Shit.
No, you know that ain't happening.
That's
not
a great question. That's a very good question because now we have to look at what we see with our own eyes.
Yeah,
all season compared to what is expected going into the playoffs, and does that correlate? And right now, logic would say no, because the 49ers can put points up.
Yeah.
Oh,
so are we okay? Do we need to call 911? Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
So basically, I'm just saying, I don't know if the 49ers, like Matt Professor said, can overcome losing one of their weapons with a Eagles team that they have been much maligned all year, and then the defense has been playing lights out. Jalen Hurts, I think he thrives in situations like this, and I think they have something to prove, and they're playing in Philly. It would be a miracle if the 49ers score 10 points.
I got you. What about you, Tim Dog? Do the Eagles got to flip a switch for them to win this game? The offensive side of the ball. The offensive side of the ball. The offensive side of the ball.
They don't need to flip the script. All they need to do is execute. And the woes of the Eagles, I attribute that to they already knew they're in the playoffs, so they trying new plays. They're trying to, create something for the playoffs because they won a division. So why try and fight for anything else? And to me, they just preparing for the playoffs. They don't need to flip it. They just need to execute.
And those are my boys. I would say the defense played lights out damn near all year, but the offense, man, they didn't play up the par the way they're supposed to play off the par. Because we struggled through games that we shouldn't have struggled with.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Lost to Denver. We lost to Denver. We shouldn't have lost to Denver.
No way.
When we did beat the Rams, we barely beat the Rams. When we beat the Cowboys, we barely beat the Cowboys. Especially with the offensive line supposed to be one of the top offensive line in the league. It didn't look like the best.
But can you attribute that to missing didn't y'all lose y'all number one offensive lineman?
Lane Johnson is gone.
Yeah, Lane Johnson's gone. And y'all lost your coordinator.
Line injuries.
Yeah, we lost our coordinator, but we lost Lane Johnson. We also, the center, Jurgen took a step back because every time you look, when I looked at the game, the defensive line was in the damn backfield by the time Saquon Barkley got the ball.
But that's Matt Professor's point. That was his partner in crime. So
yeah,
but he's in no man's land right now.
I'm gonna say, like my man Pharaoh's King famously say, they get paid too, and I'm not got no goddamn excuse. Them motherfuckers get paid too. You on the goddamn 53-man roster.
Team, they got a check.
I hear you, but you got to apply that same thing to the Green Bay Packers argument earlier. Then
I'm applying to all of them. They all get paid. So I'm not saying.
The difference is, I'm sorry, man, Street. The difference is you got an offensive person that's blocking as opposed to a defensive person who has a different talent. So if I'm paying this person to play a certain way, I mean, we can all say that about every player, but offensive line,
every team
getting paid, step the fuck up.
Yeah, that's just me though. So go ahead, shut up.
My thing is your boy that just retired from the Eagles, Kelsey.
He retired 2 years ago.
We retired when?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Right. But I'm saying after he retired, they haven't done the tush push right since. I mean, on a consistent basis.
Yeah, they have.
Not this year. Not this year.
But they really haven't. He's right.
Last year they did a great job because that's when they wanted to ban him.
Not this year, but it is what it is. But I guess what I'm saying
it matters when you lose a buddy that's next to you've been playing with and the offensive line. You know the count. You feed off of each other with blocking and stuff.
Yeah,
the rest of
we get that.
It's all part of it.
Shot. We saying the same thing, but like I say, these motherfuckers get paid too, and I don't give a damn. If your buddy go down, that doesn't mean that your game should stop. No,
next man up.
Next man up, and that's how it is. So let's go around here. Shada, who you got?
Damn it.
You don't know. Man, pick the Eagles.
You take the Eagles. What about you, Mad Professor?
I got the Eagles.
Yeah, I got the Eagles.
All right, Tim Dog.
Fly, pigeons, fly. Oh,
we all got the Eagles, man.
We all got the Eagles on that. Fellas, man, we only got 2 more games.
What about Joe? What's Joe on? What Joe's
Joe gonna let us know. Joe say
Joe
fuck
went
y'all.
to sleep.
Joe say fuck y'all. So Tim Dawes say he can't win the title. So Joe say fuck y'all. He can give y'all more goddamn dicks.
Chargers make the long trip across the country this week to New England. Don't hit the playoffs on fire, but they have an offensive cast that's rested at least, and a defense that can shut down about any offense it faces.
Take care of business up front. We're all behind you guys.
Let's go believe in it. Keep believing it. Let's go, man.
They will need every bit of that defensive prowess to slow the Patriots' O down. Not sure there's a hotter offense entering the playoffs this year.
Patriots come out on top where it matters most again in the win column.
Hey, love y'all boys, man. Let's enjoy this one. Enjoy this one.
New England has won 13 of its last 14 games, 24-plus points in their last 12 straight. They're back in the playoffs behind an unassuming-looking quarterback who had the best or second-best year of any QB, one of the greatest second years in history.
Yeah, Drake May had a great goddamn year, and I think it's one of the best, his second year, and we're about to see what's going to happen. But my question is, let's go with the Chargers. Would the Chargers defense avoid giving up explosive plays that have cost them momentum, something New England Drake May excels at? So did the Chargers, for them to win, do they got to stop the big play there, Shouter?
Most definitely. They also got to stop both of those running backs. Was it Ramondre Stevenson and Travion Henderson? Them two bruisers, I don't know where they must have drank some Red Bull for the last couple games or something, because they've been the real Sonic and Knuckles over there in the AFC. They've been running over cats. And Drake May, if you give him any more than that 3 seconds in that pocket, he is lighting your tail up. So I don't trust the Chargers. They have a history of always being showing up for the daggone wedding, but they're never the damn bride. No, I'm not. I'm going with the other team, not the Chargers.
And Matt Professor, I hear what you're saying, Shouter. I hear what you're saying, Matt Professor. They say Justin Herbert is the typical quarterback that all NFL teams want. Can Justin Herbert put together a great game to pull this victory out for the Chargers?
Justin Herbert can be the prototype all he wants. If he's trash, he's playing like trash. He's played like trash, which he has. And I'm looking at the schedule for both the regular season games for these teams. Neither one of them beat a team with a winning record.
There you go.
But they beat the Eagles. Chargers beat the Eagles.
But the Chargers beat the Eagles. But the Eagles, Eagles are very flawed, as we've said, and they beat them by.
That is true. That's true.
So I mean, quite honestly, it's hard to believe in either one of these teams, to be real with you. And the Chargers, I think the coaching may make a bigger difference than anybody on the field at this point with either one of those teams. But to answer the question, because I didn't answer the question yet again, the Chargers can avoid those long plays, because even against bad teams, they didn't give up many long plays. Yeah. And against the team they lost to, they didn't give up many long plays. So New England, I picked New England, but I could see the Chargers giving them hell.
Okay. What about you, Tim Dog? Yeah, everybody's on Drake May like he's the second coming. Like, he's the second coming on Tom Brady. Even I even thought that they had an easier schedule, but I could be wrong.
They had a very easy schedule.
Yeah, you only play the people that's in front of you, and they did what they're supposed to do. So, Tim Dog, which way do you see the wind blowing? Do you see it blowing towards Justin Herbert or Drake May in this game?
I'm going to say Justin Herbert. Experience counts, and we all know that in whatever sport. And with Justin Herbert, you have an experienced quarterback, you have an experienced coach, not just in the NFL, but the NCAA, and he's been in the NFL twice. So I'm giving it to the Chargers. Experience always counts. And coaching. Mike Vrabel, he's still a new coach. He hasn't really coached in the playoffs.
Yeah, he took the Titans. The Titans went to the playoffs under Vrabel.
Like I said,
I'm just saying when he coached the Tennessee Titans, he did take it to the playoffs. I'm agreeing with you, Tim, though. I'm just saying.
How many times? Once.
It could be once or twice. I'm just saying that he does have the experience. But I'm agreeing with you, Tim Dog. I'm not fighting you. God damn, man.
I didn't say you were. I didn't disagree with you. I was just
we talk to you like y'all supposed to talk to you. Hold on, baby. I got you.
Oh Lord, shut the hell up. Oh, defensive ass mother.
I gotta talk.
Last place.
I I got to right trust that this bitch. I got to talk to him like with sensitivity.
Oh Lord! All right, Rouse President.
Bring it on home, Pharaoh. Bring it on home, Pharaoh, man. This is gonna be Drake May. They say he's second coming, and of course, Justin Herbert. They say he's the quarterback that everybody wants to be. How you see this playing out, man?
I can see. Well, the Patriots defense is one of the bottom in the red zone. I think they allow 70% of touchdowns when they get down there. So if
in the red zone,
Jim Harbaugh can get his team down in red zone within that 20-yard line, I can see the Chargers, taking this game. So, and offensive line of Chicago. The Chargers is not that good.
Yeah,
but you got a bigger arm. He has some weapons there. So yeah.
And then of course, Justin Herbert's still coming off that broken hand. His hand is still broken. He's still playing with a plate in his hand as well. So I think that's going to be one of the things.
But he won with that plate too for 2 weeks in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Farrell, who you taking? Patriots or the Chargers?
I'm going with the underdogs. They're 3.5-point underdogs. I'm gonna take the Chargers on the road.
What about you, Shada? That used to be your hometown. You used to root from. You was a little boy. Who you taking?
Patriots.
All right, Tim Dog.
Go Volts.
What about you, Matt Professor?
Patriots. The Chargers lost their last 2 games.
Yeah, I'm taking the Patriots as well. And Joe's taking the Patriots also, fellas. Now we're down to the last goddamn game. Tim Dog, no long answers. Fuck with you, Tim Dog. The last game is going down Monday night, my brothers.
Houston Texans went into week 10 of the season with a 3-5 record. They hit the road for some playoff action now as the hottest team in the NFL, haven't lost since, winners of 9 straight games.
CJ to throw, left side of the end zone. Caught, touchdown, Dalton Schultz. Go, that's what you do. That's what you do. Let's go.
They roll into Pittsburgh this week, terrible towlers with some sore wrists. Steelers took them on the ride of their lives to get here. Not sure how many they have left to give, but keep sticks handy because by the grace of the football gods, they still have more football to play.
Holden, the kick is no good. It is wide right, and the Steelers are the champions of the North.
That fourth quarter last week was insane in the membrane. Just one what the football play after another, all the way to the end. It was the game Pittsburgh Deb and her husband envisioned when they heard Pittsburgh signed Aaron Rodgers. His play when it mattered, vintage A-Rod.
It mattered because Aaron Rodgers came clutch and goddamn, they say that a priest say the prayer in the goddamn zone to cause of the miss. I don't know, but it's crazy. Pharaoh, I'm giving you first chance because you was on CJ Stroud since CJ Stroud came in the goddamn league.
That's right.
That's one thing I would give you. So my question to you is, how will the Texans perform in their first road playoff game, historically struggling away from home? They are 0-6 all time.
3 years making the playoffs against an old ass quarterback. And I got Houston winning because they got the number 1 defense. They're not playing. Playing a dilapidated, Ravens defense. They're playing number 1 defense on the road, and they're going to lose. So yeah, I got Houston. They're about to break that 0-6 all time.
Matt Fest, that means broken down, old, dilapidated.
I know. Dilapidated is the word though.
Oh, see, Pharaoh, you got me fucking the word up.
Shit, I always said dilapidated. God damn it.
Me too, Pharaoh.
Hey, God damn it.
Hey, Bad Professor, see, I'm trying to show your ass up there. My dumb ass said it wrong too.
I've been saying it for 4 years, man. That from South Carolina education.
That's all right, though. Bad Professor, your thoughts, man, about the Texans being 0-6 on the road. How you think
the fact the Texans win by running game and defense is the deciding factor in this game because y'all know how much I fucking hate Aaron Rodgers. That game the other day pissed me off so much because I was trying to figure out if these guys glazed their wives the way they was glazing Aaron Rodgers during the goddamn call, and that was pissing me off even more.
No, what got me was when they showed Aaron Rodgers on the side, and Aaron Rodgers was like, "Oh," and then as soon as they missed the field goal, then all of a sudden he got some light.
That I'm saying they won because of a rookie kicker missing a field goal, which he had done most of the year. Anyway.
Yep.
So
he only missed 3 for the year.
Texans,
that's it.
But no, I mean clutch.
Yeah,
but I think the Texans they're gonna play Texan ball. They're gonna clamp down on defense, and they're gonna run the ball up and down the field on this horrible, dilapidated Pittsburgh defense.
Well,
hey, Shada. Hey, Shada, what you think, man?
First of all, this game is going to dictate how DeMeco Ryans is going to end this season.
Ooh.
The amazing performance of every member of that team. He is under so much pressure this weekend. But I think for the first time, the Texans are healthy at the right time. And there's no way in God's green earth they lose this game. Not with that defense.
Yeah. And there's a way, as long as referees, as long as the officials are calling the game. There's a way.
Yes.
I do agree with you.
I stand corrected.
Yeah. Right.
I do agree with you because they weren't healthy those last 2 years because they went to the playoffs with injuries. You're right about that.
Yeah, but do you think Price is going to, bring it through after all these years of being in the playoffs? And then all of a sudden, here he is. He's on the road, and he's being challenged by his team, by the owners, by the coach, to win a decent playoff game. Do you think he's gonna do it though?
We will see. We will see. Somebody's gonna do it because somebody got to win.
And well, with these two teams, that's gonna be a good game.
No, it ain't.
And the last question I got to ask, because he was out his main guy, even though it came down to a kick. And Tim, I'm gonna give you the first chance at this one. Can Aaron Rodgers quickly reestablish chemistry with DJ Metcalf, who missed two games due to suspension against the Chicago? Goddamn, now I'm fucking up against Houston secondary. Man, I need to stop drinking if I come on this goddamn show.
Yeah, put it like this: we all said Houston's
I'm fucking it up. I'm fucking it up. Man.
Hey, we understand. We used to it, but anyway,
go ahead, man.
No. Houston defense is not number one, just for stopping the run. They also number one for stopping the pass and pressuring the quarterback. So for Aaron Rodgers, if he continue on doing what he's doing, preventing Myles Garrett from getting the sack, throwing the ball down, they lost that game. Preventing all these other sacks, he'll throw away the ball. That is what's going to make Houston win this game. And I predict Houston to win it because of their defense. Because Aaron Rodgers, he think he's the smartest of all motherfuckers. But yeah, he don't see something, he'll quickly throw it away and then blame somebody else instead of himself.
He never graduated college.
Yes. Hey, UCLA. Hey, Matt Professor, I'm gonna ask you a quick question. I want everybody to answer. Did Pittsburgh do a disservice by making sure that Myles Garrett didn't get that sack record against them? When they could have won that game, do you think that was a disservice against them? The way that they placated to making sure that Myles Garrett didn't get the record against them?
Honestly, no. I mean that's gamesmanship.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Shada?
Nah, I mean it is what it is. It's football, But the fact of the matter is, if they just let him get it, then that's not going to be, what I'm saying? That's not going to be a real sack. But in mere fact, you got to make him earn it.
Yeah. What about you? What about you, Farrell?
I don't have any input on that really. It's a game. He should have got the sack. He's better. He's better than their offensive line, and whatever they did to keep him from getting the sack, I blame Myles Garrett for not getting his sack.
Right.
He should have. He should have had at least 2 sacks on an old ass 40-plus-year-old quarterback.
Yeah, and bring it on home, $10. Same thing. You agree with everybody on the panel saying?
Oh yeah, I agree with everyone else on there. But at the same time, Aaron Rodgers, he's always been known for stingy for giving up sacks. So that's going to be his Achilles heel in this game.
He been getting his ass tossed up the whole goddamn year. In one game, he don't get sacked.
Yeah. But at the same time, Aaron Rodgers know he can't run. He didn't want to give Myles Garrett the satisfaction.
Does that make you go?
Breaking that.
I think I don't think
it was just a strategy thing.
I don't think it's the satisfaction. I think it's because it's the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the goddamn Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
That would be something that the Cleveland Browns would have had over the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I probably would
a divisional game.
Not on my goddamn watch because they can't stand one another. I didn't get to ask y'all who's going to win. So Matt, first, who you taking?
The Texans.
All right. I think. Can I say we all taking the Texans because we can't stand?
Hell yeah!
Aaron Rodgers.
Hell yeah!
That's good enough for me.
100% affirmative.
So you got that right. Shit.
Hey, with that being said, I missed out on y'all's Jacksonville Buffalo picks.
Oh yeah,
Jags.
Oh, Buffalo.
Jags.
Buffalo.
Oh, you got Buffalo? Okay. Tim Dog with Buffalo. Everybody else got Jags?
No, yes,
sir.
Jags, please.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking the Jags.
Said please.
Yeah, Jags, please. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we're finally through. Man, I thought we'd never get finished. Now it's that time for my name. Uh-oh. There go Joe. Joe say, fuck y'all. Y'all don't want to get my answer? Yeah, Joe. Joe got the Jags. Shit.
That's all right, Joe.
Hey, well, also, I don't have Joe, I don't have your pick on the Rams and the Panthers.
He said Rams, didn't he?
While Joe's getting that, I need to ask y'all. We didn't talk about the.
Yeah, he said Rams.
Record. Is the sack record? Do y'all agree with everybody trying to move the goalposts, basically saying that I got the record in 16 games, he got it in 17 games?
Well,
do you have an issue with that, Mad Professor?
I want to say that Strahan was joking because he broke the record from somebody who had it for 12 games.
Okay,
so, it always.
Thank you.
So I don't care about that.
The
record
is the record. They were saying the same thing about him when he broke it.
Exactly. Okay. So the record is the record.
Right.
I think when he got the record, didn't they say because what we call it lay down? Wasn't it
Aaron Rodgers? No, it was Aaron Rodgers. He laid down.
No.
Brett Favre.
Brett Favre.
Yeah, it was Brett Favre. Brett Favre. But there it is.
He had no choice.
No, he could have stepped up like he always did. He just laid down.
Yeah, he laid down.
Yeah, he ran toward him.
Yeah, and because Mark Gastineau had an issue with that when he talked about that.
That's how he ended up stealing welfare money. Yep, that same way he did.
Speaking of stealing welfare money, or better yet, not stealing welfare money, my main man, Shada, what you got for us today in sports? Shada, what you got for us, man?
Yo, so basically, while I was at my appointment today, I was going through all my choices this week, and one name jumped out at me for today in sports. I apologize that I don't have the pick sent to the man on the street in time, but have you guys ever heard of a boxing champion by the name of Floyd Patterson?
Who haven't?
Okay. In 1955, I didn't know Floyd Patterson. 1955, 20-year-old world heavyweight boxing champion Floyd Patterson scores a 5th round TKO of Willie Troy in a non-title super middleweight bout in New York's Madison Square Garden. This dude was a bona fide cowboy. Did y'all know that?
No,
yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, he was a bona fide cowboy. He was actually daggone sought after for a couple of roles in Hollywood as a cowboy. But yes, Floyd Patterson was very, very influential. After that fight in 1955 on this day, he basically got a lot of offers to show up and do little, shows like Bonanza, as a farmhand and stuff like that. So I will go ahead and let you guys know Floyd Patterson was a trailblazer as a 20-year-old heavyweight boxing champion back in those days.
Yeah, Floyd Patterson was a bad boy, man. Floyd Patterson, one of the first you ever watched, he watched him box, he could box. And then he also had the high top fade as well with the scoop. He was the first one with that scoop. If you ever go back and watch him what he do. But yeah, man, good selection there.
I never really watched about Floyd Patterson fights.
Yeah, Floyd Patterson. And I think he fought Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali whipped his ass. Was that the one Muhammad whipped his ass too? I think he fought Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali fought his ass because he didn't want to call him Muhammad Ali. I think he wanted to call him Cassius Clay as well.
Yeah, Cassius Clay, yeah. They said Floyd Patterson was the original Mike Tyson.
Yeah, but there it is, man. My main man, Shada. Thank you for what today in sports. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. Oh man. I'm down to the damn bottom of the barrel. It's getting harder and harder to find these goddamn weird sports. But we done gave you some great ones. Oh, man, Professor, why you getting upset, man? I just saw you say what the
man last week.
This is his favorite.
After the last couple weeks, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
this is his favorite.
Just the hell with it. Just the hell. Well,
you know he love this shit.
Since y'all want to act like that, I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it then. Man, Professor, what you think? Since y'all want to let the people know about weird sports.
Oh my God.
I got a speechless, ladies and gentlemen.
My problem. You know my problem with this shit is. Let me tell you my problem. To do that shit, you do have to be in shape because you running.
You gotta be in shape. Yeah, you running. You right.
And two, you gotta be coordinated because you're holding on to that stupid looking ass handlebar. Because I'm sure if you let go of one hand, you're disqualified.
Oh hell yeah! What the fuck is
my
that shit?
issue is it looks like the prize was a fucking motorcycle that they should have been on anyway.
George say, I don't understand what's going on.
Yes, they are.
What's the purpose?
To get that motorcycle, that little mini bike is the prize.
Okay. And then do what? What if you can't ride a motorcycle?
Oh my God.
Would you be in the competition?
All I know is I knew that one dude was gonna fall because he was off balance.
Yeah, he was already off balance. Yeah.
Then you ruining a bunch of Nikes. I saw a bunch of ruined Nikes out there.
So didn't you show us a couple of weeks ago some dumbasses running around thinking they were motorbikes?
Yeah, they had a little plastic shit on their ass.
They were. Yeah, this is.
Yo, what was it? Motocross equestrian?
Yeah,
some shit like that.
This is the little brother sport of that dumb shit.
Yeah, they
got a bunch of people running around the track.
Yeah, they couldn't afford the plastic shell of the bikes nor the equipment, so they just grabbed the fucking handlebars and ran.
Y'all mother got me over here crying. Y'all got me crying, man.
If they were going to mimic real motorsports, I want to see them flip over the berms.
No, you know what I want? No. I want to listen to. You know what's missing from this is the audio because I wanted to hear if they were going while they was running.
That makes sense. That makes sense. At least have it on the speakers. You know what I mean?
Right. That's That's what was missing.
Yeah. They're out there. They're running around like a bunch of electrical trying to breathe.
Oh God!
Quiet as fuck because they try to breathe.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear footsteps. Is what I'm saying.
Man on the street.
Play one
more game, man on the street. Play it one more game, please.
Don't play it.
I can't play the game, man.
That was 3 minutes of my life wasted.
Yeah, Joe. That's what I said. I think Joy saying it was from Fat Stamp. That's fucked up. But yeah, Joe, I think if you let go of the handlebar, you are disqualified. Yes.
No, because the one who went around, he touched the little whatever that shit was.
Yeah.
He failed.
One more game, man on the street.
I'll play it later, Joe. I'll play it later. You got this shit.
Bro,
Oh,
I
my
want to
goodness.
see somebody run all the way up to the top and jump and flip the handlebar behind their
Yeah,
back.
like they do. Yeah, when they
I'm
win,
gonna tell you,
kick
what I
their
wanted
leg
to
out.
do.
what it is for me, man, is like that's the only time I get to watch y'all faces because I watch with my camera. But when I play a video, I can watch y'all faces. And all I saw the Mad Professor say, "This mother." I can read your mind.
Yeah.
And Pharaoh, you like, this was you did. All you did was.
See, the problem with Pharaoh is he's a
I
motorcycle
knocked over my
enthusiast.
green
So for
screen.
him, this shit is sacrilege.
Yeah, so
and then
when
Shada,
you did, I was like, not another one.
And then Shada, you just be shocked. You be looking like,
I can't believe it.
And Tim Dog, you left, but this Shada be like,
Yeah, because my green screen fell.
I
I'm
can't
just saying,
believe it. I can't
this shit
believe
just had me
people
over here
actually
dying,
got
though.
together and went to watch them do this, and there was a group of them. I don't understand this.
No, I think this is.
I think it was a motorbike event.
You know how like halftime.
Yeah.
and
Well,
shit
yeah,
like
I
that?
understand that.
But
again, again, my problem again
Who
is
organized this?
what's the prize? Because you just look stupid to me running, and if you just running for free, running up these tall ass hills, and like you said, Pharaoh, you could see your boy was about to fall as soon as he made that turn. I'm like, he's so unbalanced, he's not gonna make it over this hill completely.
That was
and the sad thing is, I watch motocross. Unlike Pharaoh, I actually like watching motocross a lot. That's the shit that be happening. They'll make that sneak that inside turn and lose balance and lose.
That's it.
And it's all over. And the sad shit is this dude did this on his feet. At least when people falling off the bike, it's on wheels, and you got to balance.
Right.
Nigga can't even run.
You can tell he's not a runner because he can't lift his goddamn feet.
But
they run around in jeans like an idiot.
While I was staring,
Friday sale,
while
bro?
I realized this ridiculousness that I was watching, I started looking for something to entertain myself. So I started counting black specks, but there might have. I didn't see not one.
Only on shoes.
Black shirts.
I didn't see none of us out there. So
You know why?
ladies and gentlemen.
You know why?
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's our weird sport of the week, where we bring you.
I can't unsee that.
Hey, if you could be able to do out there, if you're not a true athlete, but like Matt Professor say, you got to be able to run though. With this one, you got to be able to run.
I can't unsee
that too.
Can't unsee.
Gotta
Oh
have
my
some
goodness.
sense.
But if you got a weird sport of the week, hey, send us to us and we make sure we get it on. Oh man, y'all be killing me, man. I couldn't breathe there for a minute. Now it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for my main man, Pharaoh King, trivia question of the week. What you got, Pharaoh?
Hey, before I get started, hey Joe, man, I'm gonna need your picks for the college playoffs, man. Miami, Ole Miss, or Oregon and Indiana. So send that, put that up. So hey, our 18 weeks is over.
Joe.
Our 18 weeks is over.
Yeah,
Joseph Jenkins is the winner. So we're going into the playoffs. So here's your question for the playoff. Well, this actually deals with the regular season. So
Joe's taking Miami over Ole Miss.
Okay.
Ole Miss over Miami.
Which QB had the longest regular season win streak in a Super Bowl winning season?
There it is.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mm.
I know Drew Brees won 13 in a row before the Saints lost their last 3.
Tom Brady. They went 17-0.
They lost though. Super Bowl winning season. They lost.
Oh,
the
Super Bowl winning. Oh, thank you, Matt Professor. Take that back. See, taking that back, Matt Professor. Nope.
I answered that too.
Read the question.
Thank you. Read this fundamental. Read this fundamental. Oh.
Now, is this? Oh, this is longest regular season win streak to win the Super Bowl. Like it has to be. It either has to be Drew Brees or Peyton Manning.
What's the greatest show on turf? Kurt Warner.
No, they lost right before the playoffs. I mean, they didn't play 16 games, number one, and they had lost a couple games earlier in the season that year. They didn't go undefeated going into the season or even toward the end of the season.
And I Jim
Kurt
Kelly.
Warner. Oh, Jim Kelly.
Jim Kelly's a good one, but I'm gonna stick with Drew Brees.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm still gonna go with Kurt Warner.
I'm gonna go with Drew.
Kurt Warner's a good one.
Drew Bledsoe.
Bledsoe's never won the Super Bowl.
He didn't win the Super Bowl though.
Yeah, he was on the bench. He got hurt, and a boy came in.
That's how we know of
Kurt Warner.
Tom Brady.
No, Kurt Warner.
Tom Brady.
No, what's the one? No. What's the one? What's the dude? No, what's the dude was before Kurt Warner?
No, you talking about for the
Drew
Rams.
Bledsoe. Yeah,
No,
wasn't it?
Drew Bledsoe played for the Patriots.
No. It was what's the dude name? Oh,
he hurt his head.
Number 10. His number was number 10. Oh,
yeah.
Didn't the
for
coach?
the Rams?
Yeah, didn't the coach got out there? We gonna rally around Kurt
Gus
Warner.
Farratt,
We gonna
man.
win. It wasn't Gus Farratt.
Yeah,
Nah, it wasn't Gus Farratt. I know it wasn't Gus Farratt. It
Gus
was number
Farratt.
10.
It was before he
wasn't
went
Gus
to
Farratt.
Washington.
It wasn't Gus Farratt. I'm telling y'all,
Mark
it wasn't
Rippon.
Gus Farratt. It wasn't Mark Rippon either, man. God damn it. Go ahead, man. What's the answer, man?
What's the answer?
Brady.
I said
Drew
Drew
Brees.
Brees.
Oh,
I
you
said it
knew
was
that.
Drew Brees with 13.
Ah,
It couldn't have been anybody else.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I actually forgot about Drew Brees. I was thinking Jim Kelly because they went to 4 in a row, and I know they had that 13 or 14 game season. So
Yeah.
That's a good one there, man. That's a good one, Matt Professor. Thank you. You won the championship and you won this. I'm gonna give you the title. I'm tired of winning. Somebody else needs to win.
Oh wow!
Thank you.
Hey, that's the year. That's the
And
year
I won fantasy this past weekend.
Hey, that's the year that NFL conspiracy started.
So how long has this show been running now? For how many years?
It was Trent Green. Trent Green was
Trent
the quarterback.
Green. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was none of one. It was Trent Green because his number was 10. Trent Green. I got one for y'all fellas, and I didn't know this. I just know I saw this on TikTok. Pharaoh King. I'm not trying to take your place. What current head coach has more rushing yards than Bo Jackson?
Head coach
that played in the league that has more rushing yards than Bo Jackson.
He's a current head coach now.
The current head coach right now.
Marshall Faulk.
No, I'm talking about pro NFL.
Oh, pro. Oh, okay, yeah. NFL. I'm sorry.
NFL. My bad. NFL.
Hold on.
I'm gonna make it even easier.
No.
Make it even.
Don't say nothing.
Okay, don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing. Hold on. I'm thinking.
Rushing yards.
Joe went to Chargers Harbaugh.
Man, he's a quarterback. He didn't run nowhere.
Yeah, he was a quarterback.
He was a running quarterback when he was with Chicago. He was. I think that's the answer.
No, because he didn't run shit in when he was with Michigan.
It
don't matter. That was college.
In the pros.
In the
pros, though, he was a running quarterback. That's what he was known for.
He ain't go nowhere.
I forgot about
so who you got, Pharaoh?
It's either
Vrabel.
Vrabel was a defensive player.
Okay, who
he
you
still
got?
can run the ball.
Who you got? Who you got, Tim Dog?
It's either Harbaugh or Kellen Moore.
No, it's not Harbaugh. Harbaugh was defense.
Harbaugh was defense. He played quarterback.
My guy.
He's a quarterback.
Oh, no, I'm talking about John Harbaugh.
He didn't play in the NFL.
He never played in the NFL.
Yeah, but Jim, he didn't play that long to pass Bo Jackson.
Who you got, Shawty?
It's Harbaugh.
I honestly don't know.
It is Harbaugh. It's Harbaugh.
It's Harbaugh. Yeah,
it's Harbaugh.
Okay. Goddamn.
Like I said, he was because he held the record for running quarterbacks for a long time.
It's Harbaugh. The only reason why I knew because it was on TikTok and it was going down. And that's his brother. Who got more yards than Bo Jackson. He didn't know the answer. Then when they told him,
because you got to remember, Bo didn't play in the league very long.
Yeah, he was like, really?
No.
He was like, oh, I got to call my brother. I didn't know that. He got more yards than Bo Jackson.
Bo didn't play in the league long before he got hurt.
I damn sure didn't know.
But Bo Jackson's fame didn't come from just his yards. Is the fact
it came from the way he got him.
Yeah, the way he got him. But just of the fact that that Harbaugh, the head coach of the Chargers, got more yards than Bo Jackson. Yeah. I'm not even take credit for that because I got it. I already knew the answer. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your question, Pharaoh King, for this trivia question of the week. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. It's on me. I let the show run a little bit long. Hey, but we will shorten it up here because the season almost done. But Mad Professor, man, you've been gone for a while. Tell the people why you're mad, and also shout out your social media while you're there, my brother. Let me play your music because you might not be on Friday. Here we go. Joe said he had like 68 more yards than Bo Jackson.
Yeah,
there it is. What you got?
Wow. For us, Matt? I'll tell you what makes me mad, and it deals with Myles Garrett having a sack record.
Play my music.
And this POS, Jared Allen. I should be the one with the sack record. They took a sack from me on a Wednesday when they redid the stats after a game when I sacked Aaron Rodgers. Shut the fuck up.
Did he really say that?
Yes, he did. And Aaron Rodgers, of course, go, yeah, I agree with him. What the fuck else would you say? See, this is my problem with people like this. You were good. You were good. You had your little time up bullshit sack dance, whatever the hell it was. And yeah, you were great. You were a good player. You were a great player. But guess what, my guy? The game moves on. And the game moved on from you really goddamn quick, bro. Because once people started realizing you were only being fed because nobody wanted who was that crazy ass dude that was the defensive end for the Vikings? John something. I can't remember his name now.
John Randall.
John Randall. Nobody wanted John Randall destroying their quarterback, so they let you hit him. Bro, shut your ass up. You're in the Hall of Fame for some reason or another. You're in the Hall of Fame. I still don't get it, but hey, that's
the mullet.
It has to be. But bro, shut the fuck up. Once you retired, nobody gave a damn about you. In fact, when you moved from the Vikings, nobody gave a damn about you. So again, Jared Allen, shut the up. No one cares that you're mad about not having a record.
You know, I'm glad you say that. I'm glad you say that because truth be told, if the NFL wants to go back and look at film, Deacon Jones would have the sack record.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Exactly.
Deacon Jones would have.
That's why Allen needs to shut his ass up, bro.
Yeah. Deacon Jones. They even say Lawrence Taylor. They asked Lawrence Taylor who is his top 3 of all time. He said Deacon Jones.
Yes.
He said, if they was go back and look at the film, Deacon Jones would have more sacks than anybody in the goddamn league.
That boy will put an elbow in your mouth in a minute.
Yeah, and he said, and he called himself the second best because he said they changed the defense. But he said the best defensive player ever in the NFL to him is Reggie White. But Deacon Jones will have more sacks than anybody if they was to go back and look at the film and count the goddamn sacks. So Matt Professor, I'm glad you straightened on that boy out. Call that bum out. Or Allen, man, get your bitch ass out of here. Matt Professor, you want to shout to social media or you?
Nope.
You just say fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But man, Tim Dog, what you got for the people before we go, my brother? Make sure you shout your social media out so people can follow you as well.
The only thing I have to say is that, it is the holiday. Excuse me. The holiday is over and it's a new year. I do apologize. Yeah, like man on the street. I've been drinking, but I'm not drunk. But
use my excuse. Shit.
But anyway, the thing about life is being happy. And when you're happy, you just smile. So getting old doesn't mean you stop smiling. When you stop smiling, that's when you get old. Enjoy life and be happy. No matter what's going on, it's always worse for someone else than it is for you.
No, getting old and smiling just means you might have fewer teeth.
People follow you, my brother.
You can follow me on Instagram. Father's Love 99 is about me and my grandson and his daddy.
That's what I'm talking about. My main man, shout out, man. What you got for the people before we go, man? Make sure you shout your social media out as well so people can follow you. I'm fucking it up. I'm drunk as hell right now.
So I'm just gonna end with, I was on the show earlier. I apologize to our viewers and so on, but I had an appointment in Jacksonville at the Mayo Clinic to get an evaluation. I have to go back, but the prayerfully and thankfully, the African doctor, that neurosurgeon that saw me, said that he doesn't think it's cancerous. So, but he's gonna go make sure and do another MRI. So I want to thank everybody for the prayers, whatever. But like for me, stuff like that don't faze me because I've survived way worse in life. No matter what the answer is, I'm gonna be me. Nothing changes. So, but regardless, I want to thank everybody for the well wishes and Happy New Year. If I didn't say so, to all my brothers and those of you that follow us on here. Thank you. You can follow your boy down here. One Love Shot to Blue Sky. I'm just on there just doing some political stuff, you know, liking, you know, staying with some grown folk. That's all. Holla at your boy.
Life, you bet. Cherish.
My main man, Pharaoh King. What you got for the people before we go, my brother? And make sure you shout out your social media as well so the people can follow you, my brother.
All right, fellas. Just good luck on y'all's picks for this playoff, college playoff, NFL playoff.
Yeah, I did that.
Good luck.
It's
So
that
just
man
remember
on the
this,
street.
fellas. Remember this. One of the biggest scams in life was your mom saying she would not get angry if you told the truth. Pharaoh underscore 71, King Ryan Facebook.
So true. So
that is so true. Dang, there it is.
Oh, don't worry, baby. I'm not gonna get mad. Just tell me the truth.
As for me, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have anything. I'm just gonna co-sign everything my brother said. They said a mouthful besides Tim Dog because he had a dick in his mouth. But of course, you can find me, the man on
Glizzy Man.
the man on the street show. You know, I be dropping videos like crazy.
That's
check me
okay,
out.
Candace. All right, Candace.
And make sure you subscribe as well. And tell a friend to tell a friend about us. Also, you can catch me at Creative Canvas Expression. That's my AI channel. I just tell AI what I want it to do. It makes it, and I put it up. But make sure you check us out this Friday at 8 o'clock. Or 2 cigars in a blunt. Oh man, it goes down, ladies and gentlemen. We talk news and politics and entertainment as well. But you want to stick around for our after show called Asked Out because everybody gets the chance to talk about what they want to talk about. Usually we go straight, we'll make a right turn. But like my man Tim Dog famously said, when we make that left, you're gonna drive that bitch right off the goddamn cliff. But make sure you come back next Wednesday at 7 o'clock for the Bet in the Sex Sports Podcast. All we do is talk about sports and we do that very well. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man on the street.
This is Pharaoh King.
What did the receptionist at the sperm bank say to the clients as they left? Thank you for coming. Tim Dog, yeah, whatever. Tim Dog from B-More Campus. Thank you for coming.
Not professor in the booth.
As soon as I talk about Tim Dog with a dick in his mouth, he's gonna talk about coming in the mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, with that,
Soon as you talk about your butt.